against the wall. Don't know what's going on. My mind go, I got my Glock and hop up in my zone. I'm fighting demons, little nigga, you better leave me alone. Life's a cowboy in these streets, you better keep your crawl. If you slipping, that's your ass, nigga. I should precise.
What you think of that song by NBA Playboy right there, bro? My artist.
It's pretty straight. It's straight.
Like out of all the songs I showed you by, bro, like what's the one that you fuck with the most?
I think that sliding song I like. Is that it? Sliding?
Sliding?
Yeah, something like that.
You talking about you talking about Demon on My Shoulder or Devil on My I think you talking about Shady SD, right? The one I was playing for a while on the intro.
No, it's NBA Flameboy.
Oh, yeah, I mean late night sliding. Yeah, okay.
Late night sliding. Yeah, late night sliding. That's it. Yeah. I couldn't remember it. Oh, okay. Yeah, sliding.
Oh, yeah, damn, I should have put that as the freaking intro, bro. I messed up. It's good though. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Flip and Facts. You know what's going on, man. I got my co-host with me. Bring the facts right here, man. Kosher. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what up? Welcome back. Bring the facts.
Episode 12, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Episode 12, man. We on the new StreamYard. I hope you guys like it, man. It's a little bit more clear. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come back to right there, but we gonna go right here for a second. Talk about these topics real quick, Kosher. So boom. So boom. We got Tupac, Kefe Dee. I already know, that's getting crazy right now, man, because they trying to, get Kefe Dee caught up in this kind of almost like a crash dummy type of thing, man. We know about Suge, almost about to flip on everybody, But go ahead.
Trying to sandbag him,
sandbag him, yeah.
Let's be honest. Kefe Dee, he put himself in this situation
for sure.
Yeah, he did. The man went around doing interviews, and the man did a proffer agreement with Detective Greg Caden. I forgot the other detective's name, but Greg Caden was the lead detective on the Tupac Unalivened. And he was working that case, and he was working that case diligently. And let's backtrack. I saw an interview, right? I seen a couple of his interviews, but this one main interview, right? I saw Greg Caden, right? This is Bring the Facts. That's why they call me Bring the Fact. I'm gonna bring you all the facts. Okay, Greg Caden caught Kefe Dee. He popped Kefe Dee with his pants down. And what I mean by his pants down is he kicked in his door. And Kefe Dee, he's not no stranger to the streets. But his trade in the streets is he moves weight. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, he caught him with a bunch of PCP and a bunch of powder, right? And he basically put him in a position, say, hey, sign this profit agreement or we're gonna prosecute you on all these. So I can't make the decision for him. Kefe Dee knows what he was signed up for. I'm not going to say he's from a particular set, but the interview I saw, he said Kefe Dee by his own mouth, he said he never got put on. King Truth was right about that. He said he never got put on, but he was from the hood, so they considered him from the hood, but he was never officially put on.
Yeah, okay. So let me just add one thing, right? So his nephew, right, the one that got into that altercation with Pac, right? He was really from Compton Crip. You know what I'm saying? But Kefe Dee was affiliated. Kefe Dee was affiliated with Compton Crip, bro. You feel me? That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? He was affiliated, but by his family, bro, because a lot of his family were from Compton Crip.
Yeah, he's from that neighborhood. He said in an interview he never got put on. He said he was from the turf. He said he never had to get put on. That's what he said. I went back and I looked at the interview after we had that discussion. We talked about it briefly and stuff. And you said he never got put on. I went and looked at that. I went and looked at the interview, and you're right. So I was wrong about that. You were right about that.
My bad, bro.
He signed that. So he signed that proffer agreement, and then he went about talking about that. That's why Kefe Dee is in this position. He put himself in that position.
No, for sure. Is my shit glitching out, bro? Or is it frozen? Or because my shit looks frozen on my end, bro.
Not really froze. It froze for a second, but it's not frozen now.
All right, we should go back to this one right here, huh? Like on like this. Yeah, let's just go back to this for a second. Just because I think it was stripping for a second. Yeah, it's good. But okay, boom. So yeah, bro, we got that Kefe Dee, Tupac situation. We got Bone Thugs coming out talking about the whole, selling your soul type of whole thing with this industry, the dark, evil stuff that goes on in this industry. And then we got Nolan Wells, upcoming high school football player or college?
I'm not sure. No, not high school. I don't think he was high school.
Almost
I don't think.
college, I think, right? He was going to college. He just graduated.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah, but he's young though. He is
young. I think he just graduated high school.
Yeah,
like last year, and so he was.
Yeah, he just graduated. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. So Nolan Wells, man, rest in paradise, man. He went on a trip with some of his football friends, and he ended up, not coming back, man. Rest in paradise to him, man. A private island, man. A lot of crazy stuff with that. We're gonna get into that.
Mississippi. It was Mississippi, a place called Horn Island.
There you go, Mississippi. Good looking, bro. So boom, and then we got 5'9" thinking it's okay to diss, some I could just say, some of the homies, some Keyway homies. I'll just say that because you know what I'm saying, I won't say like the other, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Kosher?
Yeah, but it's not you saying it. He said it.
Yeah, I know, bro. But I'm just saying. Well, yeah, I feel you. But I'm just here. We'll go back to right here just so you can. But like I'm just saying, bro. Like I know it's not me saying it, bro. But what I'm saying is he was being racist. Then I'll just say that, bro. But he'd being racist towards the African American people, bro. Towards the homies, bro. That's why I just said the homies, bro. I was trying to be cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's but it's good though. But yeah, so we gonna go over there, Contra Rick Rock, check that out, bro. And then we got SHady Avalon, discussing some stuff that had went down with some somebody getting shot pertaining to Jefe, correct? I don't know exactly because I just seen the clip.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. So we'll react to it in real time.
Yeah, no, shout out to Easy up in the chat, man.
Oh, what's up, Easy? What's going on, man?
Yeah, so okay, we got 3 people up in here. We ready, Kosher? We should get into this Nolan Wells.
Aren't we missing a topic?
Are we?
I think
Dreamdollbri.
Yeah, her friend.
Dreamdollbri. So give me the update. What's the update on it?
I said a girl that knows her speaks out and says that she wasn't innocent. She said she wasn't an innocent victim. So we'll find out.
Okay, that's a bit. All right, let's go.
What's the first topic?
I thought we were doing the Nolan Wells first because
that's cool. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
But I don't know though because the way that I put it was Tupac Kefe Dee, but we already have the Nolan Wells video pulled up. That's why.
Yeah, just do it however you want to do it, bro. Straight. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's go.
Good morning, Robin. The family.
Hold on. First, before we get into this, shout out to Hookah Anonymous, man. Everybody go sub up to Hookah Anonymous, man. He got some good content. He always breaks stuff down the right way. So, shout out to Hookah Anonymous.
Like the stream, too. Like the stream. Share it if you can.
All that.
The family of Nolan Wells says they need answers on what happened to their son, and they're hoping their new attorney will help get some of those answers.
This morning, the hunt for clues as Nolan Wells' loved ones fight for answers in the 18-year-old's death. Investigators renewing their request for the public's help, asking anyone on Horn Island July 4th to contact them if they had any interactions with Nolan Wells, possess any unedited photos and videos taken on the northwest tip of the island, or observed an argument, disturbance, or other unusual activity.
Now, if we can get those that actually were there and true witnesses to come forward to us, we'd be grateful for that. That would greatly help our investigation.
The beloved football player and a group of friends were celebrating Independence Day on the popular, undeveloped, 10-mile-long barrier island just south of Ocean Springs, Mississippi. New video showing the remote location, which is accessible only by private boat. Wells was last seen alive 3 p.m. Saturday. Family members identified remains discovered off the shore Monday morning.
Okay, so let's stop it right there, bro. Did you just hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
So his body was found off of the shore, correct? That's what I heard correctly, correct?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah. But
Okay.
I got a question to ask. So so there was no blunt force trauma or anything to make it seem like somebody unalived him, or like what, like
That-
is it like a drug overdose or
That's what I was
something?
about to ask. That's what I asked, but I think he's gonna get into it more, bro. But I was gonna ask that too.
And we got to ask these type of things. I hate to put that on him, you know what I mean? But hey, it's like summertime, they're partying and stuff like that. He could have taken something and he not know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have slipped something in his drink, like, you know what I mean, to be fun, like, how
Yeah.
teenagers are, and like college students are and stuff like that, So you never know. You can't rule that out.
Okay.
What do
What
you
else?
think happened?
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say this, bro. I feel like my bad, but I was about to say I think that maybe there was drinking involved, and then
Yeah.
maybe an altercation happened, and then maybe somebody got hit with a rock or something or some type of object like that. You know?
But that's why I said they didn't say nothing about blunt force trauma, because if you just hypothetically, like, if somebody sock you in the face, like hit you in the face, not you, but somebody hit somebody else and they hit them hard enough, you're gonna see like the skin, like their eyes swollen, they got a bruise or
Yeah,
something
for
like
sure.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless they can't, unless his body was like, like on like underwater or something, like I can't really tell you, because I don't know what kind of condition they found the body in, but they didn't say that there was foul play involved, so it's kind of odd, you know.
Yeah, it is odd, bro. It is odd.
Or maybe they don't want to release no information and they want witnesses to come through first, and then they're gonna verify what that person say, and then tap it in with the information that they already have to corroborate the story to see if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? They hiding the details. You heard?
Yeah, hey, I want you to stream to your own destination, bro. Go ahead and do it right now.
Who are you talking to? You talking to me?
Yeah. Go like add your YouTube right here, bro. Because I just made it so you can do that. I put it on. All you have to do is just on the side where it says add destination, put your YouTube in, and boom.
Who are you talking to me?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I don't even see that.
But bro, it's right there at the top. You know where you see all the destinations, right?
Nah, I don't see that.
Wait,
I'm not even logged in. I'm on StreamYard. You talking to me?
Yeah,
Or you trying to hit somebody?
No, I'm talking to you, bro. I'm saying, like, yeah, it's okay if you're already on StreamYard. I'm saying you could add your YouTube on here, bro.
Oh, nah, don't worry about it. It's cool.
No, but I'm just saying I made it so it could work now. I just turned it on.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to do it real quick?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's gonna take too long because I'm on a different device.
All right, it's good. Let's go.
I'm on a tablet. I'm on a
You said what?
tablet. I said I'm on my
okay.
tablet. I have
Yeah,
different.
I heard you.
You don't know because you just see the account, but it's like a different device, and it's gonna be too much of a headache, dude.
No, but so okay, for next time, right? At the very beginning before we go live, just leave real quick and then do it, because it'll get us more traction, because it'll be your audience and my audience.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you didn't accept that collaborations either, bro. I gotta send you a couple. I'll send you I have to send you.
Hey, the reason I was trying to tell you, I wasn't trying to be rude, bro. What I was trying to tell you, is because I'm right in the threshold of being monetized. And when you start playing people videos on your YouTube channel, when you go to get monetized, they go through all your videos. And if you didn't do it correctly, they won't monetize your video. I'll have to go and delete all the videos on my YouTube channel. That's why I don't play videos, because remember I told you before I had a YouTube channel
Yeah.
with like 5,000 subscribers. That was my problem before. They kept denying me being monetized, bro, because they said it was reused content. You're
Okay.
problem. That's why I was talking to a friend of mine. But after that, he told me, he's like, hey, bro, he's like, bro, don't put nobody videos on your channel until you get monetized first, and then you go, if you want to go to react to people videos on your channel, then they can't be like, oh, it's reused content. No, we're not gonna monetize you and shit, because once they tell you you can't get monetized, you have to wipe everything off your channel, because you're
I'm
not
about
gonna
to just
make huh?
I'm about to just put all my stuff private, bro, so I can reappeal. That's all you gotta do is just put everything private.
Oh, they didn't tell me that. They told me I had to delete it, but okay.
Yeah, but what's it called? It's good, bro. What I was gonna say is, so you can't even accept the collaboration.
Nah, because it's gonna play other people's videos on my channel. When I go to get monetized, it's gonna be a problem. I'm like right at the threshold. Like all I need is a few more hundred subscribers and I can get monetized.
Oh, that's what's up, gang. Yeah, I'm about to get monetized again soon, but I just gotta, like I said, I gotta private everything. But all right, let's get into this.
All right, yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure by now everyone has heard of the story of Nolan Wells. And if you haven't heard of him by his name, then you definitely heard of him by people referring to a situation as the black kid that coincidentally went missing on a boating trip with his YT friends. Now, off the rip, when we heard about this situation, an eyebrow went up because, of course, something didn't seem right or sound right from the beginning. But as time had progressed, the obvious meter has been getting larger and larger, as many people who either know these people personally have spoken out, or just the weird actions of his quote-unquote friends that he was with the night he passed away. From them all wiping their social medias clean and their families doing the same, down to another friend who claimed to have knew the kids that Nolan was with, and he claimed that they are known for allegedly getting together.
It's college.
Yeah, it was college.
That's college. Yeah, I don't know what college that is, but that's definitely college. So he was in college already.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but I just didn't know for sure.
He was. Yeah. Hey, Nolan. Everybody in the audience. Yeah, Nolan Ryan wasn't in high school. He already graduated high school. He was already in college.
Yeah, Nolan Wells.
It looked like he played for two different teams at some point. That would have seemed like. But yeah, go ahead.
Nolan Wells was in college. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
All right, let's go.
And doing a certain substance with each other. Now, keep in mind that all of this is alleged. It can't be 100% confirmed, but in this video, we're going to reveal the rumors that we have been hearing when it comes to this situation. And hopefully we can make sense of it while pointing out the other things that aren't making sense. Now, this isn't the first time, and damn sure wouldn't be the last, where we've seen these same situations happen, where a black kid either have a sleepover or go out with a bunch of YT kids, and somehow something happens and nobody seems to know what's going on. Who remembers a situation with Tamla Horsford, a 40-year-old mother of 5 who attended an adult sleepover with friends? As you can see, out of her friends group, she seemed to be the only black woman there, and she will also end up being the only one that passed away that night and was discovered the morning after. After investigation, they ruled her death an accidental fall due to heavy alcohol intoxication and medication.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, they said intoxication. Hey, I told you alcohol played a part in that, because I saw pictures of him with like this picture right here, but it was a different picture with this same 2 kids right here, and more of the kids, they all had beer. And it looked like they were, and another picture I seen them drinking energy drinks. Alcohol and energy drinks, and drugs don't mix. I
Not for
just tell
sure.
y'all.
For sure.
What happened?
And the case was closed without further review. However, Tamla's family hired an independent autopsy, and according to them,
No, but they were talking about a whole different case, bro. They're talking about Tamla Harsford's death.
Oh, okay, my bad.
accidental fall doesn't line up with the amount of
Because
bruising.
they were saying it was an accidental fall, but then they said that because she was drunk, she had an accidental fall, but then the bruising didn't match for what the accidental fall looked like.
Yeah. Remember I was telling you about that they're going to verify the information from witnesses when the witnesses come forward, and they're going to verify it like how they found his body, and see if it matched.
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So, now I'm going to ask you something real quick, though. So yeah, that's probably all I have to really do is just private my shit, right?
I thought you had to delete it, dude. That's what somebody told me. I don't know.
You can just put it private, like put it all private. You can delete some of it, but you can put, if you want to still keep some shit, they say you can just put some private. And they delete all your shorts though.
I don't think I have any.
You don't have any shorts though. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you're good then.
I don't shorts.
Yeah, actually, you're gonna be able to get monetized easily because you didn't do no live streams. You just did straight pre-records.
Yeah, I did straight pre-records and no videos. Like they're videos, but they're only pictures, and it's really a podcast. I mean not a podcast, but it's like it's really
it's an audio podcast. Yeah, I can say that.
Audio. Yeah, it's an audio. I didn't do no video because even my other channel and stuff, on my other channel, I almost got a couple copyright strikes from using people's videos. Like the video was able to be used, but once that person sold the video to say like TMZ, like say pictures, say a video of on Instagram of Nolan Wells, right? Him talking with his friends, and then that person sold it to TMZ. Soon as TMZ gets the video, they copyright it, and then anybody who has that video on their channel, they get a copyright strike because you're reusing somebody else's content. You don't have permission.
Yeah, no, that's real. I already know about that. So okay,
be careful about that.
No, okay, so not for sure. So when you get monetized, you're gonna show your face or no?
Probably not.
All right.
The injuries that her body suffered. Now they believe she
get monetized. Oh, we already did. Never mind. We already did that shit. Well, we got to do another one after you're monetized though. An interview. The last one was cool though. It got some traction. I think it got like 50, 60 views.
I think I did 2 interviews with you.
For real?
Yeah, I did one a long time ago. I did one a long time ago, and then one recently. I think I did 2 with you. Yeah, I believe I did 2 with you.
All right. Well, because I know we did one. Remember when I told you I just barely moved back to where I was at and shit, and then we did that one. That was like it was a quick one, and then I think we did one more. I think we did 2. Yeah, I don't know. I think we did 2 because one time I didn't have my camera on. I think or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we did 2 of them. I think.
Yeah.
Badly beaten and left to DIE. Now, whether that's true or not, we would never know because once again, the case is closed and was never opened back up. Now, before we get into the story of Nolan Wells, we're going to explain what we know based off what the news have said within the Rolling Stone article, but then we're going to get into other information that hasn't been reported by the news, and I want y'all to let me know what y'all think in regards to the whole situation as a whole. Now, before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get in. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now, but you could be getting paid just for signing up. Scene. Now, his film was with friends on Horns Island. The Rolling Stone as an article based on the situation, which they quote, Nolan Xavier Wells, an 18-year-old football player from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, was with friends on Horns Island, a barrier island near the border of Mississippi and Alabama, when he disappeared on July 4th. 2 days later, a U.S. Park Ranger found his body on the island where he was last seen. Now, his family has retained attorney Ben Crump and is demanding answers. Here's what we know so far about Wells and his case. On July 4th, Wells, a football player at Southwest Mississippi Community College, and several friends traveled to Horn Island, a remote strip of land which is only accessible by private boat. Later that day, the friends came back on another boat. Wells apparently had decided to stay on the island. He was last seen around 3 p.m., wearing blue swim trunks and sunglasses. According to post from John Gill, the commander of the United Cajun Navy, a volunteer organization that helped with the search, Wells wanted to stay on the island to talk with a girl. When Wells didn't come home by about midnight, his mother, Christine Wansley, contacted the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. The following day, multiple agencies and volunteer organizations began looking for Wells, and his body was found on Monday morning around 8:45 a.m. Though his family positively identified the body, authorities didn't confirm it was Wells until Tuesday, when they were able to identify him using his dental records. An autopsy was conducted on Tuesday, but the results have not yet been publicly released. When contacted for comment, the Mississippi Medical Examiner's Office referred Rolling Stone to the investigating agency. The Sheriff's Department tells Rolling Stone that the case is still under investigation. Shortly after news broke of his disappearance, amateur TikTok investigators picked up the case. Many questioned why he didn't get on a boat with his friends to head back to the mainland. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter confirmed.
Yeah, why didn't he? That's crazy.
Yeah, you see, man, what happened?
What happened?
No, bro, it almost kicked me off. I don't
Bro?
know what. Yeah, I just hit a button by accident. Like, you know, when you're not paying attention, like
Yeah.
tablet, I hit like the back button. It almost kicked me off. But
Hey, should we put a poll?
Go ahead.
All right, so it's gonna be, was this foul play? Or wait, okay, so yeah, was this foul play? Or, yeah,
I never seen a poll on StreamYard.
nah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. So
I never really used StreamYard like that.
So okay, so what should it be? So I'm gonna put.
Do you think foul play? Do you think foul play was involved in
Nolan Wells? Yeah.
Unaliving? Oh, don't put unaliving. Just
yeah. I wasn't gonna put on Unaliving. Do you think foul play?
Yeah, I didn't know you could do a poll on StreamYard like that.
Was involved?
Yeah, if foul play was involved in Nolan Wells
Case.
Yeah. Oh no, what am I talking about? Yeah, you can do a poll on StreamYard. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. You don't remember when we had it on there?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, don't forget to like and share the stream, you guys. Like, share, comment.
Hype.
Subscribe.
Hype.
Yo.
All right. What's okay? So we'll go for option 1. Is gonna be yes for sure foul play.
Uh-huh.
Or you can choose option. Hold on. Or you could choose option 2, and that's gonna be I need more information before I answer.
Okay.
Right or not? Or just I need more info. I don't know. I need more info.
Just put undecided.
Okay, undecided. All right, you see it now? Wait, hold on, I'm about to change. I don't want to put it by our face though. I'll put it right there, right? Nah, put it right there. You see it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Did I spell undecided wrong? I did, huh? But
nah, it looks right to me. What? I don't know.
I can't really see like that. It's good. Whatever. All right, let's go.
It looks fine to me. They know what you mean.
All right, yeah, let's go.
To the Associated Press via NPR that he chose to stay on the island with the assumption that he was going to ride back to the mainland with someone else. Ledbetter told the outlet that Wells' friends were cooperating with the investigation. On Tuesday, Wells' family, who posted a GoFundMe, which has collected more than $220,000 so far, retained civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who quickly announced that he would be conducting an independent investigation into the young man's death.
That's crazy.
Nolan Wells was a beloved son, teammate, and friend who went out to celebrate the 4th of July and never came home. His family deserved answers. They deserve the truth. Trump said in the statement, "We will not rest until every fact about what happened to Nolan on Horn Island is brought into the light, and we call on investigators to pursue this case with the urgency and transparency this family deserves." After Wells' family retained Crump, the attorney.
Okay, so here. Go ahead. Add something.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, go ahead. I thought you.
Oh, okay. Hey, that attorney that they said, y'all remember that name? Attorney Ben Crump. Let me
Crump, yeah.
Crump. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all anything that is like that happens with black people, like black families and stuff like that, like that one guy who got killed in Georgia. It was a guy who got killed in Georgia, one in Minnesota, and I think one in South Carolina, and also that Anthony case that from Texas. What's his name? Anthony
from Texas.
But anyways, the kid killed somebody at a track meet. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is this attorney, he's a bag chaser. You got to be careful with that attorney, Ben Crump. He messes up people's cases and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he be messing up people's cases and stuff like that.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is like, is he kind of like a Johnny Cochran type of?
He's not good as Johnny Cochran. I said he's a bag chaser. That's what he's trying to chase. He's so concerned about the bag that he be messing up people's case. Like these people could get way more. These people can get way more money, but he doesn't. I'm not gonna say he's not qualified. But he's just rushing too fast in to make it a civil case. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times with cases, when you lose a criminal case, it's easier to get the civil case. You heard?
Nah, for sure.
Because they already been found guilty criminally. So once they found it's easier to find them civilly. But he goes straight into civil. He doesn't try to pursue criminal charges. So he be messing up people's cases with the evidence and stuff like that. So you got to be careful with him. Can't hear you.
You said what, bro?
Oh, okay. Oh, no. I thought you were frozen, bro.
Nah. I was tripping.
You kept going back and forth. I thought you were frozen, dude.
I was tripping. I was paranoid for a second. I seen somebody looking at me through out my window. There, just like it's like 3 people just staring at me and shit.
What the hell?
Yeah, hold on real quick, gang. All right, it's good. I don't know. It's whatever. Okay, let's go.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's get back into it though.
What were you gonna say?
Posted a video.
You said what, Famo?
No, I said, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was about to say that, bro, this shit is crazy. And yeah, I've heard of that guy's name before, Crump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of him before. I just didn't know him too familiar, like with his cases or anything like that. But yeah, I heard of him before.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All right.
On Instagram, which had previously been making the rounds on social media. The video, which is shot from another boat near the island shore, shows dozens of people on the beach with a small group seemingly having an argument. Many on social media speculated that this group included Wells, though as the caption of the video notes, as of now, authorities have not confirmed whether the video is authentic or connected to Nolan's case. Both Crump and authorities are asking anyone who saw Nolan that day to contact them. Now we're going to get into that video that people are claiming that was taken on Horn Island, and it seemed to capture Nolan and a group of friends he was with having an argument with each other. Allegedly. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about it afterwards, but before we get into it, let's react to the news. Now, according to them, Nolan and his friends all went on a boating trip with each other to Horn Island. It's a remote island that you can only get on using a private boat. According to the report, it says that Nolan's friends not only returned without him, but they also returned without him on a different boat than the one that they arrived.
Whoa, so they returned without him and a different boat. That's crazy, gang.
I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
That's a crucial piece piece of evidence right there.
Yeah, that's crazy, gang.
Of information. We didn't know that.
That's crazy. That's nuts. Let's get back into it.
Yep.
I'm going Horn Island with. So the first question is, what happened to the first boat? But aside from that, it said that the friends returned his cell phone to his mother, but didn't have no explanation for it. So if he decided to stay back like they claim due to a girl, why wouldn't he take his phone with him? Why would he leave himself stranded with someone he don't know on a private island without a cell phone or any form of communication? And as his friends, why leave him like that?
Overnight, their attorney Ben Crump telling our Lindsay Davis they now have questions about his cell phone.
The fact that then when the family gets the cell phone back, Lindsay, they're saying they are trying to understand why they're deleted messages.
Oh.
And so
deleted messages now, huh?
Yeah, dude, there's foul play involved, dude, because these dudes, this information makes some people, this kind of information looks like it make his friends look like they did something, right? And make it look like there's foul play involved, dog. Yeah, dude. Alcohol did play a factor, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of seeming like there was an altercation or something, bro. Maybe
that's what I was. Bro, didn't I say that? Didn't I say that earlier?
Yeah, there was some kind of altercation, dog.
Yeah, had it been, bro. Had it been an altercation while they were all intoxicated or something like that. That's what it sounds like.
It's very concerning to them.
Ashley Cole, a Mississippi Chancery judge and mother of one of the friends who was on Horn Island with Wells, speaking out on social media to dispel some rumors with facts, writing, "Our son Warren loved Nolan dearly." Cole, who had deactivated her account as her son and other friends faced scrutiny after Wells' death, returning to Facebook saying Warren was interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and cooperated fully. Cole says her son left Wells before returning to the mainland because the boat was taking on water and had a mechanical issue. Nolan, she said, made it.
All right, hold on.
They didn't say that from the beginning. Why y'all saying that now?
That's what I'm saying. I said, hold on. You heard that? Hold on.
Yeah, they should have been said that. That's so that man. So basically, Nolan Wells was.
Nolan made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends.
I doubt that, dude. I doubt that. That dude got
Yeah,
stranded.
that shit sounds fucking. That doesn't sound right, gang.
Yeah, he got stranded there. No food, no water, no cell phone. He doesn't even have ID on him. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense, dog.
Let's get back to it. That's crazy, yo.
Decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends. Wells' family attorneys plan to conduct an independent autopsy and investigation.
I go on forever about the questions, but here's the video the attorney was referring to, allegedly showing that Nolan and the friends he was with got into some heated argument. Y'all check this out.
Oh, I see it.
I see it right there.
Yeah, why do they still have his phone? That's the question.
Yeah, they should have never had his phone. How is he gonna call somebody, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy as hell, bro.
Bro, they left him stranded there, dude. He had no water, no food, no communication. Like, somebody you love, somebody that's your friend, you don't leave them like that, bro. I'm just gonna say, if it was me, and if I brought Nolan Wells to the island, he's leaving with me. I'm not letting him stay. Even if he did want, even if he did demand to stay with somebody else, I tell him, nah, I brought you here. I'm responsible for bringing you home.
That
You know what
part.
I'm saying?
That part.
Yeah. I'm not gonna leave my friends stranded like that, even if we did get into a fight. But I don't know. I'm different. I don't take stuff personally like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I've been in fights with some of my best friends. I've had fights with. You know what I mean? But after that, we're friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, nah, for sure, for sure. Here, give me like 2 seconds, bro, to put the hashtags real quick. Kefe Dee. How do you put Kefe Dee? It's just Kefe Dee like that, right? Whatever.
Kefe,
Yeah, I got it.
Kefee.
Kefedee, right?
No, it's only one D. Oh yeah, Kefe D.
Yeah.
No, it's only a D, bro.
Uh,
You don't spell D. You don't spell it like D with two E's at the end. It's only Kefe D.
all right, whatever. It don't pop up anyway.
This name I've seen.
It don't pop up though as a hashtag though.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Follow whatever the hashtag say then, bro.
Fucking hold on.
I'll tell you right now. I'll look. Hold on, let me look. Give me one second. Yeah, Kefe D. It's only Key. It's Kefe and just a D. I don't see anything else.
Yeah, it's
See,
good.
when I put two D's, it doesn't even come up. I mean two E's. Sorry.
Yeah, I just changed it right now.
Kefe D. Vlad TV. Kefe D. Interview. Kefe D. Trial. Kefe D. Boosie. Kefe D. Art of Bala. Damn. Kefe D. Confession full interview. You heard what I said?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Kefe D. Confession full interview. Dog, that nigga talked himself right into a jail cell, dog. That nigga, dude, what the fuck?
Hey,
Damn.
you know, I have my own hashtag.
I've been told you to do that. What hashtag? King Truth?
Flip. No, it's just flip reaction.
I've been told you to do that, bro.
No, it's already been on there. I never even did it. Somebody else did it for me. That shit is already made.
Oh, yeah. I told you start like flipping facts podcast, unknown podcast. Start
Flip
hashtag.
easy discussions. Yeah.
Yeah, after 100 tags, it turns into a
Hashtag.
hashtag. Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's get back to it, man. But yeah, shout out to D Reacts up in the chat, man, for sure. He said
I
W
told you.
stream.
I know about YouTube, bro.
Yeah, let's get back into it.
Hey, D React, shout out to you, bro.
Dang.
This shit's crazy though. D, hey, D, do you know anything about this? Let's see if anybody's talking in the chat real quick. I think he left. All right, let's go back to it.
I ain't seen
Let us know in the comments if that sounded like
DJ in a while.
Yeah, a minute, huh?
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a while.
Or that other guy. Remember that other guy that said he knew Big U and shit? Remember the guy that used to always be on my streams? That guy his guy was like Harold or some shit. No, something.
I ain't seen Yadameen in a while.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been in here in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you mean Yada Trappington. Yeah, Yadameen. But what's it called? You know what I'm talking about though, right? Bro said he knew Big U and his family was from 6-0 and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while. All right, let's go.
like somebody was arguing or not. And if y'all pay attention to the video in it, it's a group of guys on shore, and you can see everybody paying attention to that group, and you can see it does look like Nolan standing either in dead center or somewhere in the middle, surrounded by a group of guys, and it seemed like people are letting out their frustration. I could be wrong. That's why I say y'all let me know in the comments. Now, for context purposes, also, let's make it clear that it has been brought to our attention that one of the friends of Nolan's that was present on a boating trip happens to be the son of a local judge the area of Mississippi. And for more context purposes, remember we told y'all that according to the friends that don't seem to know anything, they all scrub their Instagrams and social medias clean, including their parents. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but the only people that scrub their social medias when a crime is committed are suspects.
For
Right?
sure.
These are Nolan Wells' friends that didn't remember anything, but they remembered to deactivate every single social media account that they have. Them, his girlfriend, their...
That's crazy. Even his girlfriend deactivated her account.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now that don't.
I can't hear you, bro.
I said that. I'm gonna tell you right now that don't even matter, dude. Once the police and shit, once the police get a subpoena, they're gonna subpoena Instagram, Facebook, everything they ever put on their social media. They'll be able to see it, even if they deleted it, because they have everything goes to the there's a cloud for social media. And once you erase it on your profile on that company like Facebook or Instagram or Meta, they're all one company and stuff. They have all that information. Once they get subpoena, they're gonna be able to get all that information. The only thing they're doing is just delaying it.
Nah, for sure. Hey, D, type 1 or 2 in the chat, man. I need you to vote in the poll, bro. What you think? You think there's foul play involved in this, or you're undecided? Because he just said he's here still.
Yeah.
Hey, Kosher.
Yeah.
What you think, bro?
I think foul play, bro. It's obvious.
Right.
It's obvious. What could you possibly have on Instagram or Facebook that's gonna make you look guilty? It makes you look even guilty once you go delete everything and put it on private. You heard?
Yeah, no, that's real, gang.
Hey, dog.
Okay, so boom. I think they got into a fight at the beach, right?
Yeah.
They may have stabbed him, or he just he said, I agree with facts. Yeah, but I said if you could just type 1 or 2 in the chat, because it counts to the vote for the poll. But what's it called? Yeah, he said he agrees with you, Kosher. He agrees with you.
Yeah,
but
dude.
what I was gonna say is I think that they fought, bro. He might have got, stranded offshore. They let him drown or something, and that's how it went. They took his phone, and then
Yeah, dude, they probably hit him. I highly doubt. I don't believe they stabbed him because I don't see some people that are voters. They do carry a knife with them and stuff like that. But I don't see them getting into a fight and then somebody going to grab a knife, coming back and stabbing him, and then leaving him. What I'm thinking is they hit him with something, or he could have hit his head on a rock or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They hit him. He fell in the water, hit his head against a rock. Or you know what I'm saying? But they did end up leaving him stranded. They left him with no phone, they left him with no food, and they left him with no water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. That's not a good excuse. Oh, I'm gonna catch a ride. Oh, I'm gonna catch a ride with them. It's like, nigga, what you talking about, bro? You came with me, bitch. You leaving with me, bro. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm bring you back to Mississippi, to the land. You know what I'm saying? And you finna go home after that, bro. I brought you here. I'm responsible for you leaving.
That's real.
The way I'm thinking, if you came with me, if you came with me, you came with me, you leaving with me. I'm not leaving you with somebody else, especially we don't know them people. Anything could happen and stuff like that. I'm not taking that chance, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Hey, it's for your own good. Hey, we got into a fight. Hey, I ain't finna put no pressure on you. Hey, we're still homeboys. You know what I mean? Whatever we squabble about. Hey, you win, I lose. I lose. I mean, I win, you lose. Hey, we still friends, but hey, you gotta come with me, bro. I'm not leaving you on this island because I'm gonna be responsible. So you coming with me whether you like it or not. Period.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. That's why D said right here. D said, "True. Whoever you come with, you leave with 100."
Yeah, bro. Can't leave him on that island, bro. No water, no food, no cell phone. Man, he don't even got his wallet. I doubt he even had shoes, bro.
Yeah, no, that's real, gang. That's real.
Man, you have shoes, bro. How you gonna go catch a ride with somebody else, dog? You ain't even got your phone, bro. You ain't got your ID, your wallet. You ain't got no shoes. That don't even make sense, bro. Foul play, 100%, dog, 110%, bro.
Let's get back into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Parents, all the accounts deactivated and wiped clean. All of them. Jax, Eric, Wyatt, Warren, Morgan, jail. Jail for everyone. Because you know, they're already circling the wagons. They're already lawyered up. But wait, their parents are doctors, lawyers, and judges. This is the father of one of his friends. And this is the stepmama, Ashley Cole. Court judge for Jackson, George, and Greene counties in the beautiful state of Mississippi has already deactivated her account. Deactivated all the accounts, and they have all unfollowed Nolan. And this is Katie, who is either a friend, close friend, or girlfriend, who is supposedly, allegedly cooperating with authorities because all the other friends are lawyered up and circling the wagons and not helpful and not talking. The doctors and the lawyers and the judges' parents of these 5 have said that they would like privacy, please, at this time. But you know what? Name them publicly. No privacy and no peace for Eli, also known as Jax, Eric, Wyatt, Warren, and Morgan. What happened to Nolan? What did you do to Nolan? His phone came back safe, but he didn't? Why were y'all arguing just minutes before he was reported missing and y'all were continuing to party late into the evening? Other boats that were docked and parked next to yours saw y'all, but Nolan was missing. We're gonna find out. The truth shall come to light.
Now also, here's another kid that seems to be friends with them all and are pretty fond of Nolan and the friends that he was around. He would say that the kids Nolan was around were into some interesting things, including a certain substance, and says that he has a few theories of his own and believes that substance was on the boat with him. He was smart and kept saying allegedly, but if you read between the lines of what he's saying, you catch the drift. Y'all check this out.
I know that friend group that he was with is known for, I don't know if I can say this substance, but they're known for doing a certain substance. And, you know, some of us who have spoke to Nolan prior to the island date, we know that they were known for doing that substance. Another thing that we believe is, what if they peer pressured him into doing something, and again, with a mixture of alcohol, and allegedly coming from his friend group that knows him very well. I'm talking about teammates that played with him, went to school with him, and folks that see him every weekend. Allegedly, we believe that maybe something just didn't go the way they wanted it to. Maybe they were trying to have a little bit too much fun, and it was just a mistake that they covered up. But I know for a fact that friend group that they were with is known for a certain substance. So it does not surprise me whatsoever. And I'm almost certainly confident, allegedly, that there was that substance on that boat. I know we won't know till the body gets tested and all that, but, you know, it's what makes sense to me. I don't believe he tried to swim back to the island or anything like that. There's just a lot of things that doesn't make sense. Why did they leave him in the first place? Why didn't they make sure he had a ride home? If that was me and my friend group that I typically hang out with, I mean, Nolan, yes, was in that, but if it was me and my 4 close friends, I'm not leaving that island until I leave with my friend.
So according to the friend, he basically has the same questions we have and also noticed the same things we did as well. Basically saying that if this wasn't...
That's crazy, bro. So didn't we just say it might have been a substance earlier, Kosher?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it. I said it was an altercation. You said it had to do with the substance. Yep.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but yeah. So, but we don't know exactly what substance it was. It's just he was going under the lines with it. But all he said was that friend group is known for doing that substance, and you know, they might have been just trying to take shit too far, having too much fun. They got into a fight. They're trying to cover it up. But like he said, why wouldn't you leave with the person you came with and you have his phone come back? So, yeah, for sure. Let's get back into it. Yeah.
Back your friend, like y'all say, why leave him on that island by himself? No phone, no ways of getting in communication with anyone. Keep in mind that this is a private island. And for y'all that aren't too familiar with private islands, Let me fill y'all in. Most of them aren't police. Therefore, this is why most people go there to have fun, kind of off grid in a sense, and just basically do things that you can't normally do. In fact, this is why you had Epstein. Matter of fact, never mind. Now, moving forward, a lady by the name of Raven Brumfield, who has a...
I wasn't laughing at the situation. I was laughing at Hookah Anonymous because he said, you have Epstein, and he said, never mind. Yeah.
One that played on the same football team as Nolan, as they were also friends, would share a picture between the two gentlemen and caption it stating, quote, Jesus, my son LB is taking this very hard. Now, it's hundreds of comments sharing their condolences and people grieving the life of Nolan. Within those comments, you will have somebody ask her a question stating, quote, why didn't LB get on that boat too? She replied, stating, quote, I'm not even finna entertain your dumb question, sir. I'm his mother and my son knows better, okay? Thank you. Now, I know she didn't mean no harm by it, but that was kind of a little slick shot because someone else can interpret that with her meaning that maybe Nolan didn't know any better because of his parents, right? But like I said, I doubt she meant it that way, but it definitely came off like that and it could be interpreted as such. On the other hand, when it comes to that, some people may take it the wrong way, but let me say this. As a melanated man, I know we all have our own set of friend groups and things of that nature. However, I ain't gonna lie. Going to a private island with a bunch of YT friends and you the only melanated kid there, I'm sorry, that's just not happening. Call it what you want, but we all have our own way of doing things, and I guess it's one of those situations where to each their own. So you have to remember, more than likely, they know each other from childhood. You probably just met these guys that you got to.
You said what?
That picture of him in the red shorts, I would not be taking a picture like that. I would not be
caught high school, so you're fairly new to them. If something was to jump off, they're going to stick together and have each other back before they sit there and side with you. It just is what it is. But that's a whole different story, and I'm not going to go too deep into it. Honestly, I think a blind man can see that something isn't right here, and I hope Nolan gets the justice that he deserves. As more come out, we'll keep you guys updated. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell.
All right. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous, bro. Let's go to the next topic.
Yeah, let's go.
And that is... so should we, because we already kind of... Because remember it went Tupac, Kefe Dee, Bone Thugs,
yeah,
Nolan Wells. I guess we go to 5'9" then, because that's what's next to it.
All right, go ahead. Don't matter.
All right, Compton Rick Rock. Hold on. See, Compton Rick Rock already doing content on the Nolan Wells stuff too.
Yeah. That shit nationwide, boy. He did a couple of videos.
Yeah.
Two, 3 videos.
Narrative.
Man, that boy got the whole setup.
All right, man, we're gonna get straight to it, man. I seen some content.
I used to have the whole setup like that, you remember?
Yeah, I know.
I'll get it back.
Yesterday, I actually reposted it on my Instagram page.
I have it, but I just don't have a place for it. I don't have the table to set it up. So when I move again, I'm like, yeah, you know?
Okay.
You'll see soon. So I already have all this shit, but
yeah, just need to get it set up.
Yeah, I just don't have a table, like a nice gaming desk or an L desk or nothing like that anymore, you know?
Yeah.
It's by a guy named 59 Jay and he had something to say about Compton looking weak. He put up 2 videos, which I'm going to play. And he was talking about the incident that happened on the 4th of July. People out there twerking, as what he said. I guess he's going to show some clips of that. If not, then I'm not going to show no clips of that. If you've seen it, you've seen it. I had people hit me in my DM and told me, man, this is a false narrative. This is not true. It's not true what these people are saying on the internet. This could have happened anywhere. And I agree. I don't think it makes Compton look bad. I don't think it makes Compton look weak.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tap in on Temu. I didn't know you could get a desk on there for $20.
D Reaction's talking to you, bro.
Yeah, he said I got a desk for $20 on Temu. Not gonna lie, it's dope. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. For sure.
Okay. Hey, good looks, D
Yeah, good looking, D.
Do think is a lot of stuff that's going on in the black community.
Oh, shout out any of the sponsors, huh?
What happened?
I didn't shout out any of the sponsors, huh?
I thought you said you weren't gonna do it.
Well, not for Coast Studios, but for the other ones.
Oh, go ahead then. Do it now.
All right. Everybody, man, while we stopping, make sure everybody, man, goes over there to W Energy and uses my promo code KBNGTRUTH68 for 50% off on shakers, protein powder, and sugar-free energy drinks. We got Alpha Supply, KBNGTRUTH68 for all your athletic, leisure, clothing / shakers, protein powders. We got Advanced Supply, protein powders, CMOS, KBNGTRUTH67. Get a brand new ice cold bottle of Maker's White. Get a brand new ice cold bottle of Maker's Mark whiskey on me, KBNGTRUTH67 at Maker's Mark for 50% off. We got Vengeance Project, 35% off right now and 50% off. KBNGTRUTH67 for the 35% off. It's KBNG67. Not no truth, just KBNG67. That's for the 35% off. For the other one, KBNGTRUTH67. That's for the 50% off. You feel me? So boom, that's Advanced Supply. We got Vengeance Project, Advanced Supply, W Energy, Jacked Up. Shout out to Jacked Up. KBNGTRUTH68. That's your best energy drink for streamers, man, to keep you jacked up. Man, yeah, man, let's go.
As a culture thing, it looks weak. When you get older and you start realizing and understand what we doing to one another, it's not cool. At one point, it was cool to walk around here, you know how we used to walk around here. But now when you get older, you start looking at things different. Like, man, we was actually going at it with these dudes because they over here. When you start traveling, you start realizing the world is bigger than your section. You got some dudes who never left these neighborhoods. Some that's not gonna never leave them. Some that don't even have a passport. Some that never been out their city. So that's all they got to, to worship because they never really been nowhere and seen that, man, it's a bigger world out here, man. All right, so let's go over and check out 59J and see what the fuss is about that everybody is talking about. Let's go.
Yeah, everybody from Compton, the city of Compton, is going to be pissed off at this video. They're going to hate me for this, but fuck them. I really don't care. See, what happened on 4th of July over the weekend? 2 people lost their lives. Not even going to talk about Boyle Heights yet, East LA. All these people that were dying just in the past week. But this man right here was one of the victims on the 4th of July weekend that was killed in the city of Compton. Go look it up. Go look up the videos everybody posted about this man. A community activist member who was teaching kids to stay away from gangs and drugs. All he would ever do is help people. He was really out there in the community trying to make change, trying to bring change, trying to change people. Always willing to help people.
Hey, rest in paradise to that man. Remember I told you about that culture. Remember I told you my homie, that's my homie's cousin right there.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man. Shout out to him, bro.
He was a community. You heard about it though? He's a community activist and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, a lot of people were doing videos on it and stuff like that. But
talk to the youth and stuff like that. To stay
yeah,
out of
he was talking
gangs.
to the youth, and he was, helping out, trying to take kids out the streets and not join gangs, stuff like that. You feel me? And the homie T Braves from Bompton right here, my neighbor. You feel me? That's bro's relative.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Rest in
So
peace,
all right,
bro.
yeah, rest in paradise. Let's go. Let's get it.
Every single video that I seen somebody make about him has something positive to say. Every comment section about this man's death, everybody held that man in high regard, except in the city of Compton, except in that gang neighborhood where he lost his life. Same thing for this victim. A young, beautiful girl who was going to the University of Nevada, was going to college, went to California for the weekend, and she lost her life. Now, can't nobody in my comment section tell me I don't know the story? You might not know the full story. They might have done something. Nah, you can miss me with the bull crap. You can really miss me with the bull crap. We're talking about Compton here. Compton, who praises itself for being a gang city. Since Bloods and Crips banging on wax. Since NWA. Since YG came out, but nobody wants to care to acknowledge that, he just did a song about taking a transgender on a date. Now, we're not going to talk about that. They praise YG too much because he's from Bompton. Compton's known for this dude right here, The Game, another washed up rapper. We can go down the list of all these dudes that have portrayed.
Damn, he's dissing Bompton, bro.
Hey, bro, but yeah, bro. Hey, I got a question, bro. Isn't Game supposed to be from Cedar Block?
Yeah, he is from Cedar Block, bro.
Okay. No, I'm just asking, bro. Cause I'm not from Cali, so I'm just asking.
I mean, like, this is what I'm down to join this topic. Actually trigger me, bro. Not gonna lie. We gonna have D pull up, bro. I'm gonna send him the link real quick.
All right.
But what's it called, bro? What I was gonna say is, this is what I heard, right? I heard that the Game's brother is official from Cedar Block, but the Game's just affiliated with Cedar Block because of his brother. Like, he never got put on fully, but he's from there because of his family. I don't know for sure if that's true or not. That's just what somebody told me.
Oh, let me also add this. I heard Game say in an interview that his dad, I think his dad was a Blood and his mom was a Crip. Is that true? And also he said in an interview that he got shot 5 times too. You heard about that?
That's true.
And he recently got shot at too, like a couple months
ago. That's true,
ago.
bro. That's true.
Yeah,
and he shot the person back though. He went back and doubled back though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, but it was legal though. Like, he did it legal. I don't know.
I never did a video. I never did a video, but I saw the topic come up. I never did a video on it though.
Yeah, no, yeah, I feel you. I hear you. But what? You said what? Huh?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Did you say something?
Nah.
Oh, we got Easy up in here too.
Hey,
hey, let's get it.
What's up, dude?
Hey. Up in this motherfucker. Hey, gang in here, man.
What's up, my nigga Kosher?
What's up?
What's up, my guy, man?
Hey.
We got
gang in here, fool. All right, so full
Who's
house.
that on the screen? Is that Suge Knight?
Nah, it's Compton Rick Rock.
I said that nigga got pals a motherfucker.
No, that's okay. So okay. Do you know? Do you know about this guy right here, Easy?
I watched this video earlier.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I know about this.
Okay, because 59J, he did an interview with Adam a couple months ago. He's a Norteño from up north and shit. He's a YouTuber and shit. You know who the
right?
Oh, I didn't know that. And
then you know who Dub is, right? Dub is the person that was getting into it with Whack 100, trying to have him put out the paperwork of what's his name, the dude from American Cholo podcast, right?
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's his homie. That's Dub's homie, 59J. He's a Norteño from up north, from Sacramento, from Fresno.
I didn't know.
Yes, Fresno, yeah, or two Larrys, something like that.
He's a
No,
bulldog.
he's a bulldog, bro. He's a bulldog. He's a bulldog. There you go. Yeah, he's a bulldog. Yeah, he's a bulldog.
Oh, he's a bulldog?
Yeah, he's a bulldog. There you go. He's not an
No.
Norteño. He's a bulldog. Yeah. Okay, so what's it called? So boom, you already know then, right? He's dissing Compton like bad right now.
Well, I was in and out, bro. I'll react to it too. I ain't tripping.
Alright, for sure. But did you guys? Well, I don't know if you heard about the shit. The dude, the football player that died, Nolan Wells.
Yeah. I heard about that.
We were just covering that a little bit ago. But what do you guys? What were you guys trying to chime in on this?
Yeah, we can do that. What's up, D?
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, I wanted to touch on something real quick because that incident on the with the guy, didn't it happen on 4th of July? With Nolan, why didn't it happen on the 4th of July?
Are you talking about the shooting in Compton?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I really feel like that situation was very senseless, bro. I really feel like it was terrible. It should never happen like that, bro. And that's why a lot of people don't go out on the 4th of July in LA. If you know, you know. That's just what it is.
No, that's real. That's real.
They're not even gang members, bro. There's no reason for
that
them
don't
to
mean
be
nothing, bro. Like, I don't mean nothing because, when people start shooting, they shooting at anything over there because they think everybody's associated with the area. That's usually how it goes.
No, that's real.
No, I understand. No, I don't mean it. That's not how I mean it. What I mean, I'm talking about they're not. I understand the point you're making, but I'm saying they're not gang members. There's no reason for them to lose their life by by gun violence. If you know what I mean. That dude, he's a community activist. He speak against gangs and against drugs too, dude. And that girl's a college student. She was just visiting.
Yeah, I get you. Look, when they shot those people, they didn't know who they was. They just see people and they wanted to blaze up the whole scene. It was a whole event, bro. It was a whole event.
That's all it was.
So I get what you're saying, but they didn't know the story. They just see everybody in that area. They're like, oh, we about to blaze up the section.
Okay. So you remember? I was talking about the other day, right? Easy and D. I was telling you that was my homie's relative and shit. And you're like, oh, you're talking about the community activist guy and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So the family that they came out and there's a video of the mom like kind of like basically crying and coming out basically saying like, you know, why did this happen? Because, you know, like what Kosher said, bro wasn't affiliated with a gang or anything like that. He was a community activist. He was trying to get people out of the streets, you know. And it just what I heard kind of was, you know, there was liquor involved. There was people that were drunk. They got into it. And they came back to the event, and they doubled back, and they started airing it out. And now, I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? This is just from somebody that hit my desk. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say no names.
It seemed like that's what happened, though. It seemed like it could be that, what you just said. Whatever that person said. I don't mean what you said, but what that person said. It kind of seemed like there's some truth to it.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, you know, but that's what I've been hearing around, you know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, so... Sense. Yeah. You got anything to add to it, E?
Huh? No, I'm good. I'm just y'all.
But so you say you're not going. You're okay. So yeah, E says he's not going to add nothing to it. All right.
Well, just to wrap it up, bro, I was going to say it's senseless, bro. It's sad that they do the same thing in Chicago. Just like with the kid, and just like happened in Sacramento with that boy, they shot up random kids and stuff like that. You know, this stuff happens all the time. You know, like I could have been there. You know, they could have randomly get me. They don't know that I'm not a game hater. You know.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real.
It's all over the world. It's all over the world. Over here in Seattle, that they haven't done in years. There's this thing called Torchlight Parade, and every single time they do it, that shit get lit up for no reason. Like literally.
Oh, okay.
Like you don't even need a bang; they just start dumping in the crowds.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happens with large events in California, though, bro, or other places too. Just large events in general. When there's a lot of big crowds, you're gonna see maybe a shooting, hate to say it, or maybe you might see somebody, do like you've seen suicide bombers and stuff like that at crowded events like that too. So crowded events is sometimes it.
Hey,
oh no, for sure.
I got something to say too. Hey, like I've been in the streets before and stuff. Hey, I'm gonna tell people, like people I hate, like in my past and stuff. Like if I got beef with people, I make it known. I what I mean by make it known. But the people I'm around, my friends, if we're out, I be, hey, bro, I got beef with such and such.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. Hey, what'd you do? and I tell them what I did, and they're like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Man, I'm just letting you know, okay? Hey, niggas pop out and shit, but hey, it's on me." You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, but these people they going to hang out. These people who got beef, they're going to hang around people that's civilians, and the civilians are paying the price because, like what D React says, they're not worried about who out there. They just going to flip the crowd or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Going to do whatever they're gonna do, and this is the.
No, that's real. That's real. Hey, y'all see the StreamYard look a little bit more clear, huh? This is the business version.
It looks perfect, bro.
This is the business version. This is the 1080p, and I put my new camera in. You feel me? I'm trying to start something new. It's a brand new StreamYard right here.
I love it, bro. Look clean. I noticed it.
Yeah, for sure. Good looking, bro. But okay, so yeah, so basically piggybacking off of what D said. Yeah, bro, they don't care, kosher. It doesn't matter if it's a Nevada student that comes down to LA. Like we've seen it before with people that were innocent bystanders, tourists that, you know, got robbed or died in LA, bro, just coming out there to visit.
Look at
PNB
Rock.
At random.
PNB Rock. What's his name? Young Dolph. He got shot. Didn't he get shot out in Los Angeles? Young Dolph?
He didn't die.
Young Dolph didn't die in LA.
He didn't die in LA. He didn't die in LA, but
he got shot at in Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
He got shot at in LA, but he didn't die in LA. But yeah, correct. Yeah.
I know. I didn't mean he died. But the person who shot at him wasn't even from LA. So he was down in LA.
I know, just think about Lil Pab getting shot right there in LA.
What's his name? What's dude's name? Give me 1 second. It'll come to me. Not PNB Rock.
You talking about the guy, the rapper?
Yeah, from New York. Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Yeah.
Oh, Pop Smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, at the Airbnb. At the Airbnb.
I feel like that one was different though because they said they didn't know who he was.
Yeah, they didn't even know who he was, bro. They were just robbing. They were just robbing the house. That's all it was.
Them niggas knew who he was, man. Stop playing.
No, I mean that's what they said.
I know who Pop Smoke is, man.
Bro, a lot of people don't know who Pop Smoke is. You'll be surprised.
But so you know who? Hey, you know Adam got a lot of ridicule for interviewing Hood Star or whatever his name is. That you know was one of the unalivers. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a good interview though.
As soon as he got out of jail, he got that interview.
He was 14 when he did that. You heard me?
Yeah, no, 15.
Oh, 15? Okay, yeah. He was real young, dude. That nigga hopped off the porch and got a body quick, dude. Like young.
One thing I gotta respect, bro, is the one thing I gotta respect, bro, is he stood on it. He does not have no regrets. He said in an interview he has no regrets.
Yeah, but now he's not from Hoover anymore though. Now he changed his life over. I mean, I feel it. That's cool.
You know what he said in that interview, right? Hoodstar said he said that he never intended to kill Pop Smoke at all. He said Pop Smoke came out the shower and rushed him. Yeah. He said if you never would have rushed him, he said you never would have killed him.
Yeah, well, but you blame Pop Smoke, bro? He was defending himself. These niggas just came up in his Airbnb like what?
No, I'm just saying what he said. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying what he said. He said he never intended to kill him. He never intended to unalive him. Sorry.
But that situation would have never happened if they never posted his location. If he never posted his location in front of that house, they would never know.
That was an accident. That was an accident. Though. He didn't mean to do that.
Bro. Accident or not, bro, that caused him his life, bro. Just reality.
Nah, that's true. That's true. All right, so we get back into this 5'9" thing.
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
Compton as this city of, gangbanging, notorious killers, thugs. To me, Compton looks weak right now because Compton will be quick to acknowledge any upcoming rapper or rappers that came out in the past. But we ain't going to acknowledge that Compton killed an innocent man, a man who was bringing change in the community, and a young girl who was getting her life together, going to college, just came down for the weekend to have fun with family and friends. Not to mention this video right here. A victim is laying there dead, being picked up by the ambulance. There is a crime scene, and yet people thought
they're still dancing, bro. That girl's still twerking. That's disrespectful, gang.
Yeah, bro, that's foul.
Bro, stuff happened worse on the 4th of July. 4th of July, people are trying to dance. I get what you're saying about the situation, but people are trying to take Compton like, huh?
What the
What?
fuck? He's crazy, bro. I'm on the podcast right now. Yeah.
Nah. I mean, it's true, bro. People don't care about nothing, bro. When they
Get
ready
out
to
of here.
party, bro, they don't care about nothing. They probably didn't even notice it.
Oh, is that what he's
Yeah.
talking about?
I mean, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like what I'm saying is basically like that's crazy though for you to just say like, yeah, bro, like worse stuff has happened, bro.
No, I mean, but people like only people that's surprised about Compton is people that's not from Compton or not from California. I mean, because
I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised, but I still think it's disrespectful though.
it's disrespectful, but it happens to everywhere, Chicago, everywhere. It's shit just random.
There's a body, man.
You
What's
said
that
what?
girl's name?
You don't think that
Girl's
that's
a
crazy?
rapper.
There's just a body.
That
They
shit's
probably
Taking
didn't even
photos
notice it,
and
bro. I'm
dancing.
telling you, they probably didn't even notice it. Sometimes they fucking step on the body.
He's crazy, bro. Hey, but remember though,
No, but I'm serious, bro. It happens like that sometimes.
Hey, but remember though, D's the one that said that Swamp Stories carries guns because he's from Baton Rouge, bro.
He would be stupid not to carry guns, just like Flacco.
I'm just saying, bro. You just said just because he's from Baton Rouge, he's a shooter, and I say he's not no
Look,
pussy
bro.
badass.
I did not say he was a shooter. I say you know to use a gun.
Hey, man, if there's a dead body getting taken out of the party gotta stop for a moment or
Bro,
something.
if there's music loud, bro, you think people notice? Like people, music loud, shit's blamming up. People, niggas trying to get lit, niggas crip walking and blood walking and shit. You think they notice that? No, they don't.
Yeah, that's how fucked up. That's how fucked up we are as a
Music be
society.
so fucking loud, bro.
We're in the ghetto. In the ghetto, we're so immune to it that we don't even care that there's a dead body getting taken out, or we don't even know how to express it.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
damn,
so
what I'm
normal
saying.
nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. We're so
that's what I'm
immune.
saying. It's fucked up that we're so immune to that. We shouldn't
That's
be
what I'm saying.
accustomed to that type of shit.
That's what I'm saying. We're so immune to it to the point where it's nothing to us. It's like second nature, bro. That's just nothing to us. That's the environment.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4th of July fireworks. Remember, think about the environment. Fireworks, bro. It was loud as hell over there, bro. It was a loud environment. It's just that it was a chaotic environment from the start, bro. A lot of people didn't even notice. That's just what it was a big area, bro. It was the projects.
Bro, when they
And
zip you up in that body bag, bro, that's noticeable. There's no way you
and
can't
and
see that.
and and and, and if you ever been to that project, it's only one way in, one way out.
Oh man,
Exactly. How would you not see it?
You talking about like the jungle?
Not the jungle. It's
Like-
like it's a housing project.
No, I said it's like the jungle. No.
Oh, the jungle's
it's
got
a
multiple
housing
streets.
project. Oh, okay, I understand.
The
Okay, it's a
jungles
housing project,
is
okay.
like the jungles has a whole park inside their projects, bro. The jungles is way bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give you a picture of like the fucking like the Women to Arms or where it happened at. It's kind of where was it at? What project was it in?
It says Wilmington Arms.
Yeah, the Wilmington Arms, bro, is kind of similar to like O Block, where it's a gated community. It's like a gated area. It's like a whole bunch of housing areas inside of it. It's
a
kind of
housing
similar to like that.
division.
Yeah.
It's like a housing project. I got you.
So
But
that's
it's
what I
one way
said.
in, one way out.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was the Jets, bro. That's what I said. It was the Jets. It was in the Jets with it.
Yeah, but like I said, some like some projects got multiple entry like exits. This one only had one way in, one way out. So everybody was really chaotic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it.
It was an appropriate time to start twerking. Yeah, if Compton don't look bad right now, I just made you look bad. And I don't care how y'all.
The fuck? It just paused and said twerking. I was like, what the fuck are we watching? I thought the video changed or something.
No, that's that dude, that 5'9" Jay. It just paused on him, then he played.
Yeah.
I feel about that. Yeah, everybody from Compton, the city of Compton, is gonna be pissed off at this video.
All right, so I look at it like this, man. Some of the things that he said in that video, I agree with some of the things that he said. And then some, I just look at it as being the content creator. Looking for the, how can I say this? Looking for the attention to do numbers.
Yo.
You see, my bad, y'all. Y'all see Damian Porter go against that one dude from New York, Stino?
Yeah, Tough Stino.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
That's my people's right there, Tough Stino. He's been in my chat before. And bro, I had bro pull up on the stream before we talked and shit. He's cool, but yeah, him and Chinaman. You talking about Chinaman, right? Damian Porter from Hoover.
Yeah.
I think it's Sandman. Chinaman.
Nah, bro.
That's it.
It's
That's it.
Sandman or Chinaman? No, it's Chinaman.
No, it's
China,
Chinaman. It's Chinaman. That's
Yeah,
Damian Porter.
Chinaman
China.
They're
made
going
it.
back and forth because Stino was saying that all LA people don't got squabbles and shit, and Damian
Yeah,
Porter
yeah. I
like,
seen
nah.
I seen a little
Hey,
clip of.
easy,
Yo,
easy.
yo.
Hey, Whack 100, Wicked 100. You know he
Mm.
threatened Damian Porter's YouTube channel and Jefe too, right?
Yeah,
For
we
real?
believe him.
He said he's gonna clap their. He said he's gonna take their channel. Whack 100 took my boy Byron Blake. He took both of his channels, bro.
I
I'm
believe
pretty
it.
sure he would. So I believe that shit too.
He
I
was
know he would.
supporting it. Yup. Whack 100 playing a real dangerous game, bro. He
No, it's
trying
the
to take
media.
people. He trying to take people livelihood, man. I never want to take somebody bad from them just because they go against me, you know?
Nah, that's real, but yeah. So I know that's what I'm saying. Chinaman got into it with Tough Stino, right? And then Chinaman got into it with Whack, bro. Damian Porter got into a Whack, and Whack said, and Jefe and Damian Porter have 24 hours to comply, or else he's gonna blamp their channels.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
hey, Whack 100 said he knows where Damian Porter's parents are buried. He said he was gonna send people to go disrespect their graves. I saw
That's
it.
dirty, dog. That's
I saw it
dirty.
with my own eyes. My
What's
own
up, bro?
eyes. I saw it. I heard.
I
That's
Whack
mean, you
100
crazy,
said
can't tell
bro.
about our
All
response
right, later.
disrespect, bro.
Hey, Whack didn't
Yeah.
say it on
We can?
Whack didn't say it on YouTube. He said it on Instagram.
Yeah,
And
I believe
somebody
it.
took the
Niggas get disrespectful. I mean, you know, that's
Nah,
what it is.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
But let's
real.
get back to it though.
Yeah.
And to do views, I don't think he too much care about what goes on in the city of Compton. I don't think he too much care what goes on in that neighborhood. And this is not, like I said, it's not a Compton thing. This is a culture thing, you know. And just like he pointed out some things in Compton, I'm pretty sure that everybody could go point out some things in his neighborhood, his city, wherever he might be from. And I bet you it's the same thing going on. But it makes a good topic to pinpoint out something that's going on right now in this section because, hey, it's content. He said that the people in Compton, the only ones who didn't have nothing positive to say. A lot of people had positive things to say, especially in his section. They loved him. You know, he did good by the community, did good helping kids. I seen a lot of people speaking up for him. He's all over the internet trending right now. Might not be over the world, but in this little section, this little LA area, South Central, Compton, Watts, Long Beach, all the people that know him in these areas speak highly of him, especially in his neighborhood. I've seen a lot of comments. Now, it's a lot of people that don't agree with him. It's a lot of people upset that say, hey, man, he shouldn't even be speaking on what goes on. A lot of people say he's clout chasing. He looking for a moment to use this for a moment. I'm not mad at him. I understand how the internet goes. He say, I don't care how the people in Compton feel. I don't give a F. We heard him say that. But yeah, this is not a Compton thing. Like I say, it's us, man. This is why we got to do better. We give people a opinion to say something about us when we out here doing it to ourselves. This been going on long before these two people got unalived. You could go back and pull up clips from the 90s, the 80s. This stuff been going on. We've been tricked. We've been fooled. Now,
I would even say the 70s, bro, if you really want to go all the way back.
Yeah, for sure. Can y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, Easy, you remember those old like they look like the old gang documentaries where they used to just be in Compton walking around with the camera and shit? It's like they look like some 90s shit, like banging on wax shit before that though.
Yeah.
And then they had the Dead Homies movie. You know what I'm talking about, Easy or no?
The Dead Homies movie?
Yeah, that shit was made in the 90s, bro, and it was the people in Compton that made it.
They're
I've never seen that before.
Hey, there's static on the stream.
You said what?
Static. It's like a static.
Hold on. That might be me, bro. I'm working right now.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I might be in and out, but I have to shake.
No, you're good, easy, bro. You better be out of here.
No. I have to shake where I was at because my boss caught me slipping sitting in the aisle. There ain't shit to do at work.
Oh,
Mall cop and shit ass motherfucker. Yeah, dude, bro.
do you still hear it, Kosher?
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's loud.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you still hear it, Kosher?
Yeah,
No, I don't
bro.
hear no static. I don't hear no static.
Yeah, who's? Yeah, it sounds like static. I don't know whose it is.
It's not me. I'm on mute, bro.
I don't know if it's me or what.
Nah, it's most likely easy, but I'm on mute, bro. I don't know.
It's good, bro. It's good. All right, let's get back into it.
Not just us, the Hispanics too. They out there gang banging. They ain't no saints. They not out there just, hey, we squeaky clean. They did way worse than what we just seen in this video. But it's not a race thing at all. This don't have nothing to do with black, brown, white. This got everything to do with people being tricked in this gang culture life. And that's just what it is, man. We think that this is our enemy. This is not your enemy. A lot of people don't even know why they beefing with these neighborhoods. And regardless of the fact, like I seen another content creator from Compton this morning, these are gang territories.
Yeah, hey, listen to what he just said right there. Those are gang territories. That's
Hey,
true.
Easy.
Yo.
I
What up,
started
B?
loud, bro. I could barely hear you.
Nah, I was saying to mute up because I think it's your background, Easy.
Oh, is it? Let me see.
Hey, so can you hear me now, Kosher?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
okay. It's good now.
All right, so did you hear him, D? He said those are gang territories.
Is it back to static?
It's bad. It sounds like you're in a warehouse.
He is in a
Oh
warehouse.
yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is in a warehouse.
Yeah, see, look.
I can hear like forklifts and stuff, bro.
Oh shit. Hey, yeah, I finished skipping, bro. My bad.
All right, famo. It's good.
All right,
Bro.
bro.
Yeah.
All right, yep.
All right, culture. D. Yeah.
All right, easy. Peace.
All right, gang.
Peace,
Yeah,
bro.
guys. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, bro. Did you hear what he said? D. He said
I
those are
kind of
gang
could, bro.
territories.
Yeah, I hear you say gang territories. Right? I heard a little bit. It was kind of,
No,
yeah.
no. Did you hear what Compton Riprock said? Though he said though he said even be that as it may, those are gang territories. So anything can happen in those territories.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, for example, if I went to that area, bro, and I'm not even from that area, bro, something could happen to me, bro, and I'm like, I'm not from the area, but listening, I don't name. It's just the area.
Yeah, that's
That's
real.
just, going to people's hoods,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And let's do the thing real quick. Let's do the thing. Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, that shit clean. This is clean.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead, give your take, Kosher, and then we'll get back to the video, bro.
Yeah, but still, like I know bullets don't got names on them and stuff, but man, okay, so these dudes hopped out. These dudes popped out and they just wanted to get somebody from that neighborhood. They didn't care who it was. Really, that dude should have got his target, whoever his target with. It seems like from what D said, bullets don't got names on them, so they just hit whoever they want, whoever they could get, or they shot at a specific person and they just missed the person and hit somebody else, man. But rest in peace to those people, man.
Yeah, rest in paradise to both those people. What were you gonna say, D?
I was just gonna say, bro, like a lot of these niggas that have guns, bro, they have guns but don't know how to shoot them. So they just shooting at anything that's in the area. So
real.
like, are they be blind as shit? They just shoot whatever's in the in the area.
A lot of people have no aim and they just be spraying in the air, bro. So it can ricochet and hit a lot of innocent bystanders.
That's why. my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. But what I want to say is that like one thing that ours question, I'm like in the video, I'm like, where's the elders? Where's the older people? I kind of pointed out like why is it only YNs and Y young niggas out there? There was no. Where's the elders at to enforce the rules? Like,
No, that's
to
real.
make sure we're safe.
There should have been some OGs, some G homies out there for sure.
It should have never happened, yeah, but it still could have happened. But it's just like when you have a whole bunch of young people in one area, bro, that's just the enemies can easily swing over there.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, go ahead, Kosher.
That is true. Yeah, but man, those people that were there, they're lucky that dude didn't have a switch. If it would have been way worse if it was a switch, man, it would have a whole bunch of people would have got hit.
Yeah, that is true too.
Yeah, if it was because I don't know if you ever saw the switch, but anybody knows if you ever shoot a switch, you don't even really have control over it. It convert the handgun, convert the Glock into a machine gun, and most people it just goes up or it goes like sideways, and it just, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of bullets coming out, dude. Because most likely you're gonna have an extended magazine, so a lot of people are gonna get hit, bro. Multiple times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
All right. We all good? We good? We go back to the video, or what we doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I don't care how many times that people got to pass and nothing happen. Eventually, something is going to happen in these areas where there's gang violence at. Just because we throwing a party tonight don't mean that nothing is, nothing going to happen. It might have been days where everybody walked home. Everybody drove home. Didn't nothing happen. But eventually something is going to happen. You think these dudes is, man, them dudes over there loped out. Man, them dudes insane. They crazy. No, they not. Half the time, man, these dudes not taking their medication. A lot of these dudes have psychiatric problems.
That's true, though. That's real, though.
Yeah, dude, I'm laughing. It's not funny, dude. It's not funny. It's funny how you said it, though. You said these dudes be on medication and they don't take it. Sorry, man.
No, you're good. I feel like it's a mental health thing too, bro. You can come down to it.
Yeah, these niggas grew up in a war zone, dude. So they just reacting. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. They are to blame because they're the problem. They're the ones doing the shooting. You know what I'm saying? But they grew up in a war zone, so they just mimic what they see. You know?
You're a product of your environment. You're guilty by association of your environment, bro.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm not saying. Go ahead.
My bad, bro. Go ahead, keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, I'm saying like it's not. These people weren't clout chasing. Like they hopped out and they were with the business. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a shooting like chasing clout. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, I never said that.
No, not you. No, I'm saying these people. They're not these people who did the shooting or whoever did the shooting. They weren't chasing clout. I don't think they were chasing clout. Like they really had a plan. Like they're going to hit somebody from that neighborhood, just like D said.
No, for sure. That's exactly what it was. Go ahead, D.
Hey, quick question, bro. Hey, facts. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Florida, West Palm Beach.
Okay, Florida. So, yeah, Florida. So I wanted to ask you, do you guys have something called hood days out there? Like where the gangs celebrate their hood day on a certain day?
Nah, they don't do that.
Well, so just to add a little context, out here in California, we have something called hood days, where based on the day and everything like that, it's a big event where all the members hang out on one day. And usually when that happens, they always get shot up. That's usually what happens because all the enemies know that's where they at because it's a hood day. They all hang out at the same park, right?
I'll stop doing hood days.
No, but that people do it as knowing the risk. They have kids there, everything like that's the same thing. They shoot up hood days too, which there's kids there too. People bring their kids, they bring jumpers out, everything like that. But it's the same thing as the 4th of July. It's just it was what was 4th of July? 7th. It was a hood day too, but it happened in a different area. But it happened in the Woodman's Arms. But it happens randomly on hood days. Hood days is really big out here, and that's why a lot of people don't go.
Oh yeah, it was a hood day for somebody out there, huh? 4th of July.
The Hoovers.
They celebrate
the
things
Hoovers,
like those gangs that came, those gangs that celebrate, like the gangs here that are from they're California-based gangs, you know what I'm saying? Like their set is not from Florida. Well, they are from Florida, but they claim a set from California. Like somebody put these people on. Like they do have a hood day, but they don't. they don't advertise it like that. You know what I mean? And they don't bring kids there. There wouldn't be kids or people that are not specifically from that set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the location of that thing, it will be like a pop-up event. Like they'll shoot out a text message or like a message, and they'll be like, "Hey, meet at such and such park. Hey, it's our hood day," and it's like it's a members only event. Like me, like I'm a non-affiliate, like I wouldn't be allowed to go there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have no business to go there.
Yeah, but I get you. But what I want to say is that, like, for example, and like there do be kids. These they stay. The kids go like in the daytime, and then at nighttime it's adults only. But it puts a lot of people at risk. It happens though a lot. Like kids, like people get shot up, people die randomly. You could just be an associate or a cousin of somebody that is a gangbanger, and you just there, and something can happen. It's kind of the same. Anytime it's a large event and your enemies know where you're at, even if it's at a certain location, bro. All it takes is one dummy to post a live stream or post something on Instagram for your enemies to know where you're at.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. What he's saying is real. Yeah, for sure. Okay, y'all ready to get back into it, or you got something else to say?
I got one more thing to say. But you see, Cali's different from Florida in this this sense, because y'all hoods are a lot bigger. Like those hood days, they have a lot more members than they do in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
California sets, they're not as big, or they're spread out. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be like, what can I use for an example? Like I got a homeboy, he's a treetop Pyru. Like his friends, people in his set, they're not on a specific street. They're kind of spread out a little bit. So they would have to travel from a different area to come to this hood day. You know what I'm saying? But they're from treetop Pyru. You know what I'm saying? But they're not from a specific block. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to travel from a different part of the city to another part of the city, and that's their hood day. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I get that. It's like, for example, out here in California, they have cliques. Like they have different streets, like we talked about earlier, for the same clique, but they all link up sometimes all together.
Yeah.
Yep, that's real right there too. Yeah, cliques for sure, big in Cali for sure. Yep. All right, let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Even know it. Some of these dudes' parents was on drugs. These are a lot of drug babies. Product of the 80s era, man. So a lot of these kids running around here with mental issues and need help. That's why you see dudes doing what they doing, pull out their firearm and get to shoot in front of everybody. Let's go. I believe he got one more video. Let's go over here and check this out. Let me see. Well, he don't have nothing on there. It just say Compton gangs look weak for this. All gangs look weak. Let me go back to his comment section.
Where's that guy from?
Who?
That guy that he's talking about. That made the video, the original video. He's reacting
Talking about the Mexican dude?
Yeah.
He's from Fresno. He's from Fresno.
It's a whole different word out there, so he really can't speak on
Yeah, my bad. He's from Fresno, not Sacramento. Or is he from Sacramento? No, yeah. Let me look it up.
No, what I'm saying is that if he is from Fresno, he can't speak. He really can't speak on anything that's going on in Compton because he's freaking all them hours away in the Bay Area. They got their own problems out there.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Hold on real quick. I'm looking him up. Where is he from? I think he's from Fresno though, bro.
I mean, to me, it's kind of equivalent to like him talking about what's going on in Compton. It's kind of equivalent to
yeah, he's from Fresno. He's from Fresno.
Yeah, I know. But what I wanted to say is like him talking about Compton all the way from Fresno. It's kind of equivalent to me. It's kind of like equivalent to Trapper Ross talking about Compton. He never been there. He's basing everything on what he see online. Like that. That's what I mean.
Well, no. Hey, let's not say that because Trapper Ross did go out to Bompton with the treetops and all the Pyrus and did a whole vlog out there.
Just because you go out somewhere 1 or 4 times doesn't mean you really know everything about the area. You just know everything based on what people tell you.
True. Okay, so it's like easy, right? It's like easy talking about something in Compton or Inglewood, right? You would say, hey, you can't speak on that because you're all the way in Seattle, right?
No, I would say if Easy not sure about something, he either ask me or he ask somebody that really is out there because like he'll ask me, like, he'll like, so what is it? He'll ask like because especially if you're not really from here, because some things he just don't know.
I mean, I'm not from the land, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from Cali, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Dago, though. So I don't like to speak on too much LA stuff deeply because I don't know for sure. You know, even though I got homies from LA, I got homies from Bompton, Long Beach, Watts, all that. But that's besides the point. I'm from Dago at the end of the day. So mostly, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to speak on shit that happens in Bompton like that unless it's really something that pertains to something that's, you know?
I mean, like for example, me, I was born in Los Angeles, LA, my whole life, bro. Grew up in multiple areas, have family from Compton, family from everywhere, bro. So
yeah,
Oh,
you know,
you are from LA.
yeah, I'm from
You
LA.
are from, okay.
I'm in the trenches with the people. I grew up in all the different hoods and different
Yeah,
areas.
no,
So I get it.
DBX is from Inglewood, I thought. No? You're from Inglewood?
Yeah, I'm from Inglewood, California, but you know, I grew up in LA, the jungles, the fucking I've been around the projects everywhere, bro. So I'm very familiar with a lot of areas.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So both of us are from Cali culture. That's why we have looking at stuff like a little differently than you.
Hey, you know the jungles got you know you know why I name dropped the jungles? Because I seen it in that movie.
Training Day? Training Day.
That's where it got I'm not gonna say it got famous, but a lot of people outside of California never heard of the jungles until that movie. And that it really does go down over there.
I mean, yeah, but actually if you watch the movie Colors, bro, they
Colors?
Colors.
Yeah, Colors. I seen that movie.
Yeah, it has the jungles in it.
Yeah.
That was before Training Day.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's get back into it.
Yeah.
So over here, these are some misconduct. I said he's right. This was me saying he's right. I gave him credit on some of the things he said, but when I went back to my page, I said it's not a Compton thing. I agree with some of the stuff he said, but not all of it. So this one to say I agree with everything he said 100%. Twerking is what really took me out. I couldn't believe my eyes. We as black people has become so desensitized as a race of people that a deceased person could be laying right next to us. Instead of showing respect, people walk by laughing, joking, and even twerking as if nothing happened. That's how normalized trauma has become for our people. We've seen so much pain and violence that's...
Go ahead.
My bad. One thing I do want to say, bro, is that like dead bodies and everything like that, it's became so common, bro. So common. Like it's just like, you know, every day somebody dies. So you know, you can't say we kind of got so used to it. Like to a fact. Like people just die. Like it happens out every day around here.
Yeah.
I mean, just go back to boys in the hood. Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be back in the days, but you know, people like
what I'm saying is, bro, that's what showed what, because that area was, I'm pretty sure, right? That was filmed in Compton, right?
Yeah, I believe it was supposed to be based in Compton. I don't know for sure.
Part of it was filmed in Compton. I heard part of it was filmed in Compton, and part of it was filmed in what was it? Inglewood. Well, yeah, Inglewood. It was filmed in Inglewood too, though, because the shooting part, the night when they got into it with the blood, that part was in Inglewood.
Where he shot the dude with a shotgun when he was running.
Not when he shot Ricky. Before that, the night before that, when they got into it, everybody. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be in Inglewood, right?
All the lowriders and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was Inglewood. It looked like it.
Or was it Crenshaw though? I seen the Crenshaw sign a couple times.
It looked like it's on Crenshaw and Manchester, probably. In the area.
Yeah, Crenshaw and Manchester, right. So right between Inglewood and Crenshaw, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kosher.
I just want to make this comment. This is what happens when gangs don't have structure. These niggas don't answer to. I don't want to say all of them because I'm not from Cali, but a lot of times you see this in major cities when the gangs they don't have structure where they don't answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like some like a lot of
I would beg to differ. I would beg to differ, bro. I would beg to differ, bro, because actually there's a lot of people that were there probably that had to answer to somebody. They didn't care, bro. They was having a good old time, like how D said. They weren't worried about nothing, bro. They was literally having a good old time. They didn't even see what was going on, bro, with the body right
I'm
there.
talking about the people who did it. They don't have structure. Not,
Yeah, no, no,
not
no. So I don't mean to cut you off. One thing I do want to say, I have to contest that. Like, so California is one of those states, at least in LA County, we like the gangs out here have the most structure. You know, everybody
okay.
has a big homie. Everybody has rules to follow.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody has set enemies, but you know, you always gonna have them crash out YNs that just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that part right there. That was probably some crash outs. That's what I was saying. It probably wasn't even some real members that did it, bro. They hate to say it. That's probably really what it was. It's probably some people just trying to make a name, bro. Just get a stripe. But what's it called? In Dago too, bro. We got big homies. You know, we got ops and the same ops as everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, we have two different fractions. We got Skyline and we got O'Farrell. O'Farrell is our allies. So yeah, that's how it goes. Just like how, you know, Inglewood is allies with the Hoovers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when they go down, because Sue will moving and grooving because of all the neighborhood car.
Oh, okay. Nah, I
So
didn't know
yeah,
that. That's good to
Inglewood
know.
and Inglewood and the Hoovers are allies, and then who is it? Oh, the BPS and the Hoovers are allies too.
Nah, cause I'm not from. Cause I'm not from there. That's why I wouldn't know.
Nah, I'm already know. I was just saying, but here, go ahead. D, you was gonna say something?
Hey, D.
Are y'all ready to go back to the video?
Hey, D.
Yeah. What's up?
Nah, he asked you if you had something to say.
Oh no, my bad. No, I was on mute. But no, all I want to say is that it was just senseless violence, bro. It shouldn't happen. But again, for me being out here from the land, bro, from LA, this stuff it just happens normally. Like we know from growing up, bro. You don't go to certain areas, your mom whoop your ass, well, because you know that area is not safe. Women to arms
Yeah.
in all those areas, unless you really live there, bro, you have no choice. There's no reason for me to be there. What am
Oh,
I
that's
going out
real.
there? Like
That's real.
for me to
That's
leave my
real.
safe.
That's
For me to leave,
real.
for me to leave my safe ass area to go all the way out there is going on my way.
That's
Now,
real.
if I
That's like areas in Dago. You feel me? You wouldn't go to the southeast certain areas if you just weren't, you know, if you didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
like for example, most likely the nurse and the community activists, they probably have people that actually live there, so that's why they probably was with their family and their
Yeah,
people out
real.
there. But
Yeah.
if you have like those type of areas, there's the reason why it's a project because it's like a community. Like if you have no reason to be there, there's no reason you should be there. Like I mean, I get it, but no, it's a community at the end of the
That
day.
part. And going back to what projects, how they were built, projects were built as Navy homes or military homes for military families, if you remember. That's what
Yeah,
how
that's
project.
true. That's 100% true.
Yeah, so if you know about us, San Diego, right? Everybody tries to say like, oh, it's so rich out there and all that, but then why is it that we have the most project living Section 8 projects, bro? Like we have all of our cities are all Navy living. It goes back. Actually, I want you to watch. You know who Dusty Vision TV is?
I've heard of him. I've seen that name before.
Check him out because me and Flame did an interview on his channel the other day on the radio. Check it out. We talk a lot about like the Dago history of shit.
That's dope, bro. But like I said, every city has a project, bro. I mean, no matter, you know, every most cities at least have any big city has a project mostly.
No, for sure. I was just saying, but I'm saying I don't think Kosher, they don't have projects out there.
Yeah, they
do. They? They do?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Oh, I know they had the
Florida for sure had projects.
I know they had the Pork and Bean project. The Pork and Bean project.
Yeah, that's in Miami. Miami got a boatload. Man, Miami got hella projects, man.
Yeah.
They got a nice area. They got a nice area too. They got a suburb, but like the hood, the projects could be not too far from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
They got projects in Florida. Yeah.
Okay, hella. My bad. Nah, yeah, I'm tripping. Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying just like maybe they didn't have as many as we do out in California.
Oh, you're talking about like really close together?
Yeah.
Nah, they're spread out.
Yeah, ours aren't spread out.
Close.
Yeah, ours aren't spread out like that. Ours are real close, bro. Yeah.
Florida is spread out.
Y'all ready for the video now or no?
Yeah, we keep going.
Some no longer know how to process it. It's heartbreaking and deeply disturbing to witness. I don't mess with Compton at all unless I have to, and that's real. All right, man. So, you know, you hearing it from people. Some people agree with him.
I think we're done with this video because it's about to be done. He's just gonna
All right.
be yeah.
I wanted to ask up to Razzle. Are we gonna stay on this topic or we're about to move on? I want to ask a rapid question.
You could ask a question first, and then we're about to go to the SHady Avalon Ant Jefe topic. If you're gonna stay for that.
Okay. No, yeah, I'll stay for that. What I wanted to ask, if it's okay. What I wanted to ask was, just to wrap up, how do you guys feel about it? Like about the whole situation, just to wrap up. Like, do you feel like I mean, I know you said bullets, but like I said, my standpoint, like, bullets have no name, bro. People gonna do what they do. It's just another sense of active violence. You know, it should have been more elders. You know, I feel like it could have been different, but again, we all can talk about could have been, but there was really there just to enjoy themselves.
I said my comment, man. If I was one of them shooters, I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that just because of my ops and stuff like that. I wouldn't go try to crash out on a hood day on them because there's too much of a chance of me hitting an innocent bystander or somebody that I don't intend. So I'll never put myself in that position. I would have honestly, if it was me, I would have never done it. That's my opinion. It's too risky.
Yeah, I would say my take on it is my breakdown on it, like my wrap up on it is hey, that's just how it goes, bro. When you in those type of areas, bro, it could be an event, anything could pop off at any time, bro. You just gotta count your blessings and you don't be in those areas, gang. If you're not from there, even if you're a community activist trying to help them out, I wouldn't just go to the event just thinking it's all comfortable and all cool, bro. I mean, ain't nothing sweet out there in Compton. That's my wrap up on it.
It happened at nighttime, right?
I think so, yeah.
It was nighttime, right? Okay.
All right, so we ready to go to the SHady Avalon Ant Jefe?
Yeah, go ahead, right on.
All right.
Is D muted?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, hold on, y'all. Hey,
my bad.
D, yeah. No, you're good. You know that we have this topic, and then we had the Bone Thugs, and then we had the Kefe Dee and Tupac and the Dream Doll stuff. So I don't know how long you want to stay for. But
No. I'm gonna stay for like another 15 minutes, just to cause, yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm sure. All right, yeah.
SHady Avalon. It's SHady Avalon and Jefe.
Yeah.
Does SHady Avalon have a channel?
He might. I mean, he just did an interview with Adam the other day, but I'm about to watch this right here from Political Street Views real quick.
Okay.
What's the word with the politicers? SHady A sat down with the 22s for an interview. He came up in the 80s and the 50s for the most part. He detailed how he got his name in the streets and behind the walls. Him and Young Ant was outside one day when they was like 18 or so. It ended up being shot after exchanging words with some ops. Ant could have potentially caught a headshot, but SHady Avalon ended up being hit in the back. He tried to scoop Ant up, but it went all bad. From that day on, they've been locked in, machines in motion, programming.
Get the clothes you ain't never had, look out for a couple homies. And
so you blew through it hella quick?
Man, that shit was going like 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
That's what made me start selling dope and trying to maintain my, my aura, my facade and shit.
Okay. But when you said you got sent to Men's Central Jail there, for how long?
When?
After you got beat up by the cops.
That was probably like shit. I didn't go to Men's Central till I was 18.
Okay.
I think LP and all that shit, I beat all that shit up from 10, 12, 13, 14, all the way to 17 and a half. I didn't come home to 17 and a half.
Okay.
So once I fought.
What'd y'all say?
I said, damn, hey, bro, kind of big, bro. I hate to fight him.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
That nigga Diesel, boy.
Yeah, he's big. Gang, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. All right.
My white commitment, for my fitness, all that shit. It was more or less like, shit, go to this little basketball, little placement, walk up out of there, get ready to chill. They felt like remorseful a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Up there still tripping, doing dumb shit too. But I ended up graduating and end up going home from that facility, ended up going home on probation. So that's how I ended up getting out, started going back to the 80s. My auntie lived over there and fucking around. And
how'd you meet Ant?
my auntie live in apartments over there where his mom stay at. So it's like when we go outside, go swimming, we used to go to Jesse on, sneak in there and do all that type of shit. We've been like doing crazy dumb shit, like, you feel me? So
And what kind of dude did you think of Ant as being at that time? Because the only reason I say that is because he always, like, on the podcast and shit, has been the most laid back, cool, smoking big weed. But then there's also like rumors you hear about him from time to time, and when we like really found out like what his name actually represents and means and shit.
His name don't, his brothers do.
I heard that Ant also has a second meaning.
It do. It's an acronym.
Yeah, it's kind of a vicious one.
Yeah, but you know, people make stuff up as they go. I got disrespectful names too, so it's like I make them up as I go, who I'm beefing with at the time, and sometimes shit you end up getting a little homie put up under the motherfucker. So, but Ant, he always been quiet. You feel me? He always been cock strong as a motherfucker. He always been like, you know, a hustler. You feel me? Outright hustler. You feel what I'm saying? And he one thing about him, he don't talk a lot. So if he do talk to you, fuck with you, swap numbers with you, any of that type of shit, he been real meticulous as a kid. He always been a little bit older in advance.
Okay.
But I grew up with Tiny Ant. Like me and Tiny Ant is day ones.
So there's another Ant? This is an NBA That's 1 or 2?
No. Tiny Ant.
Tiny Ant is the other brother.
Tiny Ant is the big brother.
Okay. I don't think
then you got Young Ant, then you got NBA 1, then you got NBA 2. I know the whole family. So
okay. Interesting. But so what were you doing with Ant that led to you getting shot or whatever?
We had funny shit. We had got into it with some shit called Hillside Vicious like a long time ago. They ended up turning off Schoolyard or like Venice Showline or something. There was like a clique.
Okay.
You feel me? But we ended up getting into it when they was dissing the threes and all that different stuff. So we like, you know, we had plans to go to 7-7, the skating ring, World on Wheels, and you know, we gonna go blitz their ass. Like, you feel me? We finna make them shoes up. Like, y'all either finna like stop coming up here or y'all gonna really turn, we gonna press them to turn Schoolyard. Like, you feel me? We did it over there in 8 trays. We do it in the hood. You feel me? We don't do clicks. You know, it keeps the bullshit down. So we end up mounting up at St. Andrews or whatever, and like the police just kept circling. It was a carnival though. So it was like, it's a lot of people up there, family over here, gangbangers over here, people still trying to find parking. It was a lot of like movement and shit. You feel me? So it was like weird. We all coming from Foot Locker on St. Andrews, getting our last little shit. Like, you feel me? Whatever we need. Like, man, a nigga pulled up and dissed the set right after I put my gun up, bro. Literally, right after I just set that motherfucker down because the police drove by. We walking, we like, yeah, the homies finna pull up, whatever we want. And the nigga pull up, pull up, right? Diss the set. We like, you niggas is funny. The car cut off. When we finna approach the car, you know, and aggressive, nigga, young hog, nigga, woo, wearing 8 tray gangsters, woo. Man, that nigga whip out some old ass motherfucking when they first made automatics or something. That motherfucker, wow. We take off running, and literally Young Ant fall in front of me. And as I'm running behind him to take off, it's like I'm scooping him like a baseball, like, you feel me? He shoot me in the ass and blow my shoelaces off. Oh fuck! So the headshot he would have got, I took it in the back. Whoa. You feel me? So after that, they just made us boys. Like,
right?
We ain't. He like, nigga, that was crazy. You could have just jumped over me and kept going. Like, nigga, that was weird. Like, you feel me? He ended up, his homie had a spot. And
but that's the kind of decision that it's not like you had even 1 second to make that decision. It's 100%.
It's got to be in you already.
Muscle memory of like how you feel about other people
already. How we already like my common ground with you already. You feel me? That's why I really don't go a lot of places with niggas, because I feel like I got to protect you harder than you gonna protect me.
Yeah, it's like this time period in your life where you're supposed to be a kid. You're supposed to be doing lighthearted things. You're supposed to be learning basic math and reading and shit like that, and
skipping school, playing YA games, shit, hoop dissing hoods and carving shit in your hand, you know, try to, you feel me? Like, you know, I done did it all, bro. It's nothing under the sun.
So how'd you get caught for slicing that kid's hand open?
Oh shit, I tried to get back on my bike and gang slide. I want to try to get up out of there and shit. The police pulled me over, took me to the little police station, interrogated nigga and shit.
Did you know to not say anything even then?
way back then. My mom don't. It was my first time ever even seeing white people when I moved out there.
Really?
You feel me? Like I ain't never had a white teacher. I ain't never had none of that. I'm really like.
So the cops were the first white people you really had?
First white people I seen. No, not to talk to them. No, not to. You feel me? So like when they did what they did, it was like, oh, they found weed in my pocket. Mom's like, weed too? Oh yeah, I'm like, shit. I wish I would have kept me in jail. Shit, I'm gonna get my ass beat when I go home. Like I ain't.
All right, what's your take on this, Kosher?
A lot of time, when that strengthens the bond between friends, when something tragic happens, when something bad happens, then you learn like, damn, that dude had my back. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all become real tight after that.
Are you talking about SHady Avalon and Jefe?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, he's just basically what you're saying is SHady Avalon just basically breaking down the type of relationship he had with Ant, how close they were.
Yeah, at a young age, like, yeah, bro, them dudes was on it and stuff, man. They were pressing dude, and then dude pull out something like that, and it happened. It just happened, and he saved Aunt Jefe's life by taking that bullet to the back.
Bullet to his back. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. All right, let's get back into it.
Yeah,
go better hit her back, like.
Definitely. All right. So how were they able to actually put that charge on you just because there were witnesses and shit?
Witnesses, all that. Witnesses. I broke the box cutter and ran, but it was witnesses and all that shit. I did in front of the whole school. Damn. Like that's one thing. Like I'm known for getting off where I'm mad at. I ain't gonna lie. Like we get into it. I'm getting cracking right here. I ain't doing all that. Bend the corner.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like
theatrical shit. It give you too much time to think and think about what you're gonna do to me.
Right. I mean, that's a weird thing in gang culture and shit is that you're supposed to get off where you get offended
where
at.
You was mad at,
right?
Especially when I'm coming at you humbly like a man. I've been so respectful and been bred by so many like real niggas. You know, 5 trays, 8 trays, different Hoover sets. Like you feel me. So it's like a couple neighborhoods too. Like you feel me. So it's like the way I'm coming, you can't really find a nigga like that because you got to go through the steps and stages, all the prisons, institutions, facilities. You got to go through all that shit to become a nigga like me. You feel me? Some people are trying to do it off of, you know, just rubbing shoulders and, you know, taking a nigga aura and running with it. But you ain't really got the criteria. You ain't got the pedigree and the background. Like, you feel me? So it's like,
everybody trying to get
everybody
to the, like,
wants to get to that
the maxed out reputation without actually having to go kill 10.
Yeah. So think about that, Kosher.
What you say?
Think about that, bro. Like, you know how we were always taught, like, get off where you mad at?
Oh, yeah.
That was like a mentality that made us want to be more like that's what he was saying, basically. You're always told to do that. So that's why it brings the crash out of certain people. Because anybody could diss you at a certain time and you can't just sit there and let them disrespect you like that and you not get off. It doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10, you don't know if these other people that you got into it with, they have, you feel me, something heavy and they gonna get to dumping.
Yup.
So that's the thing, bro. What else you got from it?
I think he likes to make an example out of people. Like, hey, but I'll tell you one thing, with a dude like this, like he'll just get it popping like wherever and stuff like that. A lot of time when people see him on the street, like his ops, they're gonna think twice. They're like, damn, dude. Hey, last time dude went right at me and shit. He went right at my neck, man. Hey, you better watch out with that dude. Hey, don't play with him.
Yeah.
So that make people want to. It will make people want to target him, but also it's gonna make people think twice. They'll be like, "Damn, dude, hey, be careful of that dude, man. That dude don't play around." You know,
that's real. That's real. All right. So we have a little bit left in this one. Then we're gonna go to which, the Kefe Dee Tupac or the Dreamdollbri or the Bone Thugs.
You want to do the Bone Thugs one?
Bone Thugs, and then which one after that?
Pick one.
The Dreamdollbri, and then after that we'll do the last video we'll do is the Tupac Kefe Dee one.
Okay, all right. Let's ride out. Let's go.
All right.
And people to get
you feel me? You want to be a powerhouse, you want to be a millionaire, you want to be all these different things, bro, except for who the fuck you is. You feel me? I don't do that. You feel me? I'm not walking around with 50 chains. I don't, you feel me? I barely do. I don't do interviews. I don't really do shit like that. But you feel me? At the same time, it's like I'm me. Everybody know me. Like,
right.
Anthony has Shady on his.
All right, boom. So, what were we going to next?
Bonethugs.
All right. Well, what channel is that from, though? I got to check that.
Strategic Fire.
All right.
STRATEGTIC.
All right.
STRAGETIC. Fire TV.
All right.
Should have popped up.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I spelled it right, dude. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Wait. I think I got it now. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, it's short. Don't worry.
Bone thug. What that bone mean, B?
Man, that's just, man, is basically, you know what I'm saying, being in total harmony with Bone. The Bone niggas, you know what I'm saying, we straight in total harmony with ourselves, you know what I'm saying, we in tune with each other as well as ourselves, so, you know, it's like Bone Thugs in harmony, so every day we move and we moving in harmony, as we walk, we make music.
You know what I'm saying, and if you was to break it down as fast as my truth just said it to you, you know what I'm saying, it would stand for Bone. Brewed out niggas every day. Hooded out niggas every day. And brothers on normal elimination. And if you take the thug, you know what I'm saying, take the thug,
true housing, underground shit.
And sound if you don't want a nigga to cuss.
Bottom line.
You know what I'm saying? In harmony. Oh, Easy does it. Easy does it. We got down for our thing, you know what I'm saying? We hooked up with Easy E. And bottom line, what else after that? You know what I'm saying? We still got on. Oh, we hooked up with a show with him in Cleveland.
Verse, nigga.
Verse. Yeah, Verse.
First nightclub.
The first nightclub.
Yeah, the first nightclub.
He was doing a show down there.
Down in Cleveland.
You know what I'm saying? And then we hooked up with him, rap point behind stage. And it was on. The next day we was in California.
There's so much talk, you know what I'm saying? So much Drake.
And I'm gonna let this play. I'm about to get it. I'm gonna let this play. I'm about to go grab a drink real quick.
All right, cool.
There.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't into the Ouija,
it's all about how deep
be true with your higher power. You know what I'm saying? And once you don't surrender to no bull, since I dropped that lighter, you know what I'm saying? You got to get down for your thing. And once you get down for your thing, you're soon to creep on the come up. And once you creep on the come up, it got to be for the love of money so you can make more cheese. Bottom line.
I haven't met anything to try this again. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Bone Thugs in Harmony.
Where my fire starters at. Godfish Strategic Fire back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all like this video, hype this video, share this video if you will. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell when you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what you waiting on, family? Come over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles. And whoever would have thought, whoever would have knew that the shit Bone Thugs and Harmony was actually into, the things that they were actually participating in, the rituals that they actually was a part of was actually, all right, some real dark, demonic, esoteric type shit. And to make matters worse and to top it all off, fire started leading up to Bone Thugs and Harmony actually getting signed and actually getting their fame and recognition and signing their big deal with Eazy-E, etc., etc. All right, it was a lot of death revolving around all the members of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And had Crossroads on repeat. It's that synonymous with when I lose somebody I love, I'm going and throwing on Bone and listening to Crossroads. Was that y'all intent when y'all made the record?
Man, not at all. Not at all. Like when we made that song, we made the song that's actually the big song. That was actually a remix from the song from the original Crossroads that we had on our album, on the Eternal album. So the first song, the first Crossroads, we made that for one of our partners that got killed. He was like the sixth member of Bone. Like he didn't rap or nothing, but he was like the dude that was always there, make sure we got to where we needed to be, to the rehearsals, to the talent shows. You know what I'm saying? Like he was always with us, and he got killed. So when we got on, like, you know what I'm saying, we made that song for him. But then when we, like after we got signed with Eazy, like, and we started like blowing up, like a lot of people we knew started dying. Like my cousin was killed. Lazy Bone lost his son. Wishbone Uncle Charles got killed. My brother-in-law was killed. You know what I'm saying? Eazy passed away. So we was like, yo, man, we catching it from all sides. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We was like, it was a lot of death surrounding us.
Not only was it a lot of death, y'all, all right, something also crazy and wild, all right, and very, very disturbing happened to each and every one of these members that was a part of this group due to the fact of them tapping into these spirits and this esoteric forbidden knowledge with this diabolical energy and this Ouija board. Now we all know allegedly what must be done in order for you to receive one of these stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We all know, all right, blood must be shed. That's right. Souls must be gathered. That's right. All right. Sacrifices must be made. And not only do sacrifices and blood and soul must be gathered, y'all, all right, we all know that leading up to this group actually signing their deal and actually making these songs and going through what they was going through to become Bone Thugs and Harmony, all right? Each and every one of these individuals had death so close to them, all right? It was crazy. It's no way in the world that it was a coincidence. And not only that, y'all, taking to consideration and also remember.
What I missed, bro?
You kind of miss a lot, man. They're talking about how the members of Bone Thug, how Bone stands for something and stuff like that.
I already
like
heard all that part. I heard that part.
And like these guys had a lot of close deaths around them. Their Eazy-E signed them. Eazy-E passed away. That dude's uncle passed away. His Lazy Bone, his son passed away. What else? Yeah, these guys had a lot of close deaths around them and stuff like that. Like, yeah, and they had a sixth member of Bone Thug that passed away. Then they had a fifth member that passed away. So it's only 4 of them. And I also want to add this: these guys are from Cleveland. I think they're Vice Lords, if I remember correctly. Bone Thugs, they're Vice Lords. I don't know who put them on, but I know I'm pretty sure that they're Vice Lords though.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it.
Oh, hold on. One thing. Yeah, they have a song called Ouija, and all they said what got Strategic Fire TV said, I forgot that he said a lot of these deaths happened after one night these guys played around with a Ouija board, allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. So it's kind of weird.
Okay, bet. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Remember the fact, all right, when Bone Thugs and Harmony came out, all they artwork, all they videos, all they imagery, everything about their album covers and their CDs was all dark. It all was all about symbolism, all about bones and skulls and all this dark mayhem and esoteric occultic knowledge and things like that. Even when you bought their CDs, it released some type of forbidden knowledge. Certain songs was played backwards when you buy certain CDs and you put them together. It reveals some type of mysterious message, all types of shit, man. And like I said, man, wild and crazy shit was happening to each and every one of these members of this group, including right now, still to this day. Let's not forget when Crazy Bone called himself having a podcast on YouTube and exposing, all right, this type of occultic symbolism and the Illuminati and that secret meeting that happened out there in LA with allegedly the CIA and the feds and blah blah this and blah blah that. Look what happened to his ass. All right, they damn near took.
Yeah, he almost died not too long ago.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. Yep.
Took his ass out. They hit his ass with some shit that scared the shit out of him. They hit his ass with some shit that had his ass in the hospital looking scared to death. And like I said, man, things just continue to happen to these members of this group. Now, we see the situation that happened also when they kicked Busy Bone out, because Busy Bone actually wanted to plot and plan to kill Eazy-E White, which is Tamika, because she was robbing and stealing from them, took all their money, was taking control over their.
Yeah.
That's a funny meme.
How to read that contract before you sign it, but
that's crazy.
Music. Not only that, man. All right, she had control over the masters and all that.
There are 2 members missing. Tell us what's going on with the other members of the group.
Right now, you know, Flesh and Bone serving time right now. He should be released in the next couple of years.
Okay.
And for everybody that's wondering about Busy and where Busy's at, he's no longer a member in Bone Thugs and Harmony. It was a collective decision we made.
Oh.
Now, don't get it wrong, though. It ain't no love lost, you know what I mean? We still love you, but as businessmen and doing what we got to do to take care of our babies, you know, we've had to make that decision.
Why I had to take a brief break.
I mean, I remember seeing an interview a while ago where you were so upset with Ruthless Records, you were actually talking about killing Tamika.
And among other things.
What got you over that anger to the point where you were okay with the situation?
Well, I had to figure out where I was from and why I was thinking like this and so on and so forth. So everything that I was going to use to plead insanity, I decided to sing about, and I decided to tell people about and just mellow myself out and be like, you know, I got a life to live. I'm my own person. I can't expect for my homeboys to do what I want to do all the time. When we was in the streets, I held the gun and I did the shooting, you know, a couple of other times, but, you know, so I'm that kind of a dude. One of our masters, of course. I want us to run our own company. I want us to do our own thing, you know, all that crazy mess. I was young and I was really, really dumb at that time.
So he had planned and plotted to kill him. All right, he was gonna really go up in there and do something to it. And we all know that Busy actually got a real life problem and a real life diagnosis in real life with his mental health due to the fact when he was a kid, he was kidnapped. Not only was he kidnapped, he was abused. He was all on America's Most Wanted. So, like I said, man, just a lot of whole dark shit follow these members of this.
Saying by kidnapping and sexual abuse, this thug's childhood was anything but harmonious.
Group even before, all right, they even came into the Bone Thugs and Harmony situation. Not to mention the situation. That also went down with Flesh and Bone. All right, when he pulled out an AK-47 allegedly on one of the members for trying to holler at his girl or something like that, but they're saying that it never happened, blah blah this, blah blah that, but in real life it actually happened, and he even went to jail for that shit. Let's talk about coincidences. Because, like I said, we don't believe in coincidences around here. What's the chances of Bone Thugs and Harmony actually getting one of the last verses from two of the best rappers that ever do it in this culture? And that is Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. So, like I said, man, something very odd and very strange is definitely lingering around this whole Bone Thugs and Harmony situation, because they're saying that they didn't know what it was about, blah this, blah that, but we actually got crazy, all right, talking about tapping into the Ouija board, tapping into your higher self and the things that you have to do to gain, all right, this type of spirit and this knowledge for it to manifest. And like I said, if y'all not into it after all this shit that done happened around y'all, all the people that have been lost, all the blood that has been spilled, when they gave y'all the Walk of Fame star, I would have been like, I don't want that shit. Why y'all accept it? Y'all know what that shit is all about, right? Right. So like I said, we make real life matters make real life sense. And it's definitely making a whole lot of real life sense over here if you accepted the star, knowing what that whole Bone Thug and Harmony situation and the culture of it all was all about. And y'all already admitted that y'all wasn't in control of the artwork. Y'all ain't know what it mean, blah this and blah that. Even when they went on their solo journeys, y'all, they continue to add, all right, this dark, occultic, esoteric energy in their artwork. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man. All right, with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Do y'all actually think that the spirit and everything that they were conjuring and tapping into is still haunting them to this day? It's still gathering souls to this day. Because I told everybody, and I ain't gonna front, I used to rap it, I used to play it all the time. And at the time when I rapped it and when I played it, I ain't even know what the shit mean. And not only did I not know what the shit mean, I thought it was a song that you just play when somebody died, and yeah, I meet you up at the gates. But when you actually tap into this shit and you gain knowledge spiritually, all right, you actually see what the crossroads and that whole situation and the whole concept of it was all about, the angel of death. Not only was it about the angel of death, man, you can see him actually gathering all the souls in the video. And we all were singing the shit. Meet me at the crossroads, meet you at the crossroads. You won't meet me.
Yeah, we hella were.
Yeah.
That's out of pocket.
Yeah.
Then he said, he said, I miss my cousin Dave. And he's just talking about people. Yeah,
My Uncle Charles, sorry.
there it is. Yeah, that's my Uncle Charles. Yeah, that's what it was.
Me at no motherfucking crossroads. Okay, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man, revolving around Bone Thugs and Harmony and everything that was going on with them. Do y'all actually believe that they actually understood all this imagery and they actually knew what they were getting into and actually understood that sacrifices and bloodshed and souls will be gathered and sacrifices will be made on behalf of them receiving fame and fortune? Because like I said, man, it is said on the back end that they actually used to go to the graveyard with the Ouija board, write their rhymes and all that shit and call on this dark energy and these dark spirits. And it's not by coincidence, all right? Because some people was actually saying that's how they actually was able to rap, sing, and harmonize and articulate their words in a fast way, the way that they were able to do it because they were tapping into, all right, these different type of spirits and these portals that allowed them and gave them, all right, the forbidden knowledge and energy to do so.
No shit. Hold on. But yeah, for sure. So damn, that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What's your breakdown on it?
Yeah, bro. When I was listening to their music and stuff like that, yeah, I didn't know that it was occultic and stuff like that. Like there was like a dark undertone and stuff to their music and stuff like that. I had no clue. Yeah, and it is suspect that they had the two biggest verses from Tupac and Biggie right before they passed away. Yeah, that is crazy. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that is. All right, where's the video at that you said that's about Dreamdollbri? It's an update.
Oh.
Is it the deadly outcomes? New details reveal why Dreamdollbri was followed before the deadly shooting.
Nah, that's not it. I'm looking right now. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's on Hookah Anonymous.
All right. All right.
It's right there. The third one to the
Oh yeah, eyewitness claims Dreamdollbri wasn't innocent and was trolling before getting killed.
Disrespect was either it's one or two things. They was following the wrong car, or they felt like Bree, you feeling so high and mighty, you just left this mansion party, you doing your big one, you had a trending song, and you trying to play with my friend? Oh, okay, let me show you something.
When they went to the gas station, two girls that got nothing to do with Bree. Bree just died for no reason. Two girls started fighting. They went left where niggas jumped in, and they followed their ass. And they shot the car.
Look at Bree right here. Bree got the girl. This the girl that just got beat up. This is Bree with the wig on her head.
Wait. Hold on, nah, because we seen the video yesterday though.
Yeah, but this looks like a different angle.
Oh, but we thought that Bree didn't get involved in the fight at all.
Yeah, that's what we thought. I don't know. We're about to see.
Let's see.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys have been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, we told y'all we was going to continue keeping you guys updated with the situation out of Florida involving a popular influencer by the name of Dreamdollbri, aka It Girl Bri. And like we said in the previous video, it seemed like every day something new has been coming out. The video we did yesterday, we revealed that the family themselves, specifically the cousin, feels that someone that was supposed to be considered a friend allegedly set her up. She would explain that the friend was dropped off first after a long night of partying, and within seconds of them dropping her off to her house, the car was shot up. Now, whether she really set them up or not, you do have to admit that something is definitely fishy about that. What a coincidence that you are let out the car seconds before the car gets shot up. Then get this. When the cousin went to the hospital to check on Bree, she would also see that same friend there. Now that she says that she pressed the friend, believing that the friend had something to do with it, and lo and behold, the friend gave up names of people of who she thinks had something to do with the shooting, basically further confirming that it was in fact a setup. But she's painting the picture that she didn't have anything to do with it, but those are the names that may have. I never heard of that in my life, actually, and she either better get far out the country while she can, or risk being the next victim, because her stories aren't making sense at all. How do you know or may know of a setup and who's involved? And coincidentally, it just happens while you are around, but you didn't have anything to do with it. Why didn't you never tell them if you knew that there have been a setup or a plot in place? I don't know. And to make matters even worse, she also been accused of trying to set up one of the victims by the name of AJ before in the past, according to close affiliates. Now, if they knew this, why would they still have her around? I don't know, but I do know her story doesn't seem to add up, and she better be careful. Now, I've seen people in the comments say things like, if she had something to do with it, why would she be at the hospital? Why would she post a girl on her page and show her condolences? And I'm sure that most of those comments came from people that aren't familiar with the streets. You got people that done unalive their own friends and would show up to their funeral just so they don't look suspicious. As a matter of fact, y'all remember that story of the man and the girl who was arguing on live, where she threatened to reveal what he did to his own best friend, and then he unalived her and himself afterwards. Well, it's said that he had a friend named Woody that he unalived and even went to his funeral. That's just how the streets go, y'all. On top of that, that's what people who set people up do. Not saying she is 100% guilty, but people who enter that type of life will show up to the hospital, will show up to your funeral, will even grieve with the family in the whole 9 yards. The whole time, they had something to do with it. But anyway, this video here is a little different. Aside from the setup allegations, many people were mainly saying that Bree was targeted out of jealousy, and she basically died for no reason. But, as y'all know, there's 3 sides to every story. Yours, mine, then the truth. With that being said, there's a woman who was an eyewitness there the night everything took place, and she says that Bree basically isn't as innocent as everyone is trying to make her out to be. Remember the fight we heard about at the gas station after the mansion party? Well, someone who they were with was involved in the fight. And after the fight, Bree could be seen dancing with the wig that came off the girl that her friend was fighting, antagonizing and trolling her while she was literally standing right there. Now, some may say that that's not enough of a reason for someone to want to take someone's life. However, these days, it's no telling how someone will respond over disrespect. And keep in mind, we will also find out that they didn't go to drop the girl off right after the gas station either. After the gas station, they actually went to a club first, then dropped the girl off. So my main question is this: even if the tension did stay—
Hey, you was right, Kosher.
What?
You was right. They said that they didn't drop the girl off after the gas station. They went to a club first.
Yeah.
them from the gas station, you mean to tell me that the attackers waited till you went to the club, followed after, and shot right after someone gets dropped off? I don't know, y'all. But anyway, we're going to get into the video of what the eyewitness had to say. But before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now. You could be getting paid literally just for playing games while this video playing in the background signing up. So if you want a little Uber Eats or something to snack on and don't feel like dipping into your own wallet, play a few games so you don't have to spend your own ends. Now let's get back to the video.
Tech was either it's one or two things. They was following the wrong car, or they felt like Bree, you feeling so high and mighty, you just left this mansion party, you doing your big one, you out of trending song, and you trying to play with my friend? Oh, okay, let me show you something. Turn the comments off. Turn the comments off. Why I'm turning y'all keep telling me
So as you can see her eye, if I'm not mistaken, I'm assuming she was one of the girls involved in the fight somehow, some way. Whether she was friends with Bree, in which I doubt, or she was with the other person, or maybe she didn't have nothing to do with the tea in China, but it seemed like she was involved. But she has a video that she about to show y'all. Check this out.
Right here.
Now look, this is the girl that got beat up by her friends, right? By Bree friends. This is the girl right here. You're gonna see Bree.
Bree right here. Bree got the girl. This the girl that you got beat up. This is Bree with the wig in her hand. This the girl. Bree got the wig in her hand. It was, and they knew the girl that was fighting.
Now here's the thing with that, y'all. A lot of people may say, oh, she lost her life for no reason. No. The minute she went and grabbed that girl's wig and started dancing, twerking, and all that, parading her wig around, she included herself in that. Now, once again, we're not even sure if this is the reason she lost her life. It could be many reasons. Because like we said, she went to the club after. They could have been trailed because they was also in a fluorescent green Lamborghini. Right? It don't get no louder than that. They were in a fluorescent green Lamborghini SUV. So hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say they got into this whole situation. Let's say they left. Let's say everybody went their own separate ways, but they went to the club after, in which I don't know why, maybe they didn't really think too much of what just happened. But if I get into something like that, knowing I'm in a green Lamborghini loud like that, I'm going home. But that's another story. Now, it could have been a situation where the other people was probably going home and they probably seen that Lamborghini. And so, oh, ain't that? All right, so now we on it. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened. But like I said, if you're moving around in a fluorescent green Lamborghini SUV that's that distinctive, you got to be careful.
So that happened. So Bree was, I ain't gonna lie, people was just always.
Shout out to my guy Twin in the chat, man. That's Nutty's manager and everybody. Remember the manager of Frank Lito and everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the chat right there.
Oh, okay. Hey, hold up real quick. I gotta get a drink.
All right.
Hey, you can let it play.
The
Hello?
camera in Bree face, like why was that?
Yeah, it's good, bro. All right.
Recorded. I guess they was on live.
Now, if you pay attention to what she was about to say, she stopped. I don't know if she's trying to, be politically correct, but she was about to say Bree instigated.
Or whatever. They recording Bree just like, yeah, girl, you got beat up. Mind you, she had nothing to do with the fight itself. But people be feeling some type of way. Y'all don't be biased on the live. I ain't gonna lie. It's not nothing to kill nobody over. Short again? Okay.
Now, like she said, you can't be biased, right? But she keeps saying that, she had nothing to do with it, whether she did or not. As soon as she picked that girl wig up and started dancing in front of her, twerking and X, Y, and Z, she may have thought it was funny. But this girl just got beat up in front of everybody. So her pride is probably through the roof, her ego, she probably pissed. Not only her. Y'all gotta remember, they said it was men that got involved too. So they probably had friends like she had friends and male figures who probably didn't like that as well. Or it could have been her boyfriend, could have been her brother, could have been her cousin. Who knows? But at the end of the day, as soon as they did something like that, that kind of made everything go downhill.
I'm gonna show y'all the car, her car getting bought up by the
All right, I'm
person in
back.
the green Lamborghini.
All right.
I'm gonna show y'all the green car that was at the gas station.
All right, now she has more videos, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was like a whole live she did explaining things from her point of view. But at the end of the day, that's all we wanted to see. And she's basically saying that, once again, Bree wasn't as innocent as people think. Everybody's online saying things like, oh, they was jealous of her. Oh, how can they do that over a wig? And I get it. Because would I want somebody to lose their life over a wig? Hell no. It probably wasn't even that much anyway. Even if it was, Bree and the people she was associated with looked like they had more than enough money. They said that at that mansion party, they threw well over $100,000. So you think they care about some damn wig? If anything, I'll give you the money. But like she said too, when you do things like that, now people have a reason to go to further length, right? Maybe they was already jealous of her. But now that you did that, now it makes me go at you 10 times harder because now I got a reason. You ever seen people like that where they don't like somebody for no reason, but then somebody actually do something so it heightens it? Now they're like, oh, no, I got to do X, Y, and Z. They jealous. But the problem is you now gave them a reason. All right? So that's pretty much what I just wanted to show y'all, man. They saying that she wasn't as innocent as people think. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it.
I mean, I still feel like she shouldn't have lost her life over that, though.
Yeah, me too.
That's stupid as fuck. But all right, we going to the Tupac Kefe Dee, right?
Yeah.
That's the last one?
Yeah. We're going on 3 hours.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure, should be sure are, bro. All right, where's the video from?
Court TV.
All right. Is it long?
Kinda, yeah.
Like how long?
I think it's a half hour, at least 40 minutes.
How long ago was it?
It was a couple days ago.
Like more than 5 days ago?
It might be now, yeah.
Yeah, right here. Boom. 8 days ago. Damn, it's an hour, bro.
Oh, it's an hour? Damn.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on somebody else's page, bro.
All right.
Yeah, cause fuck all that. I know
You
there's
could just fast forward it. You could just fast forward it and play only just a clip of it, and we react to the clip.
I mean, really, let's just watch Compton Rick Rock react to it because it's the same shit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I don't really like reacting to Court TV stuff anyway. Sometimes they try to strike you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right.
All right. All right, here we go. Let's go.
You're now watching.
Well, it's actually Trap Larosse that he's reacting to it from. So should we just go to bro?
Oh, okay. Yeah, do that.
All right. I think it's his Trap More Ross channel. Must be. I think it's not on his Trap Lore Ross, so it must be on his Trap More Ross. Yeah, it's his Trap More Ross. Ah.
About to meet Mama Duck, legendary Chicago living for real.
Okay. Where is it at? You take it down or something? What the fuck? Oh, right here. Boom. Boom.
So we're waiting for the guy that allegedly killed Tupac, Kefe Dee, to awake.
Tupac.
Tupac.
Bro.
Trial. It took decades for him to get arrested, even though a lot of people like Vlad, you know, they basically said that they had solved the Tupac murder for years.
You see him? He's getting fatter now.
Yeah. And he getting big checks.
Years now, but now we're hearing new news. I cannot believe this. They're saying that Kefe Dee might have had something to do with the murder of Biggie too. Are you telling me this guy killed Tupac and Biggie? Like, you're going to tell me he killed King Von next? But it's really what they're saying, okay? This says Kefe Dee hits yet another roadblock ahead of the Tupac murder trial. And it says Kefe Dee set to face trial in the murder of Tupac on August the 10th, but his defense team is starting to get frustrated. He's been having a rough go of things ever since 2023 when he was arrested and placed in jail for allegedly orchestrating the murder of Tupac himself. Now the man wants to make sure some of his testimonies are kept out of evidence. This is insanity, okay? So it says, for instance, Kefe Dee claims he had an agreement with the LAPD that any statements made during police interviews would be exempt from the record. He also believes this extends to his book, Compton Street Legend, and his defense is apparently working hard to make sure that these exhibits are kept out of trial evidence. However, the prosecution is fighting hard to make sure that the book and police interviews can in fact be used, according to Fox 5. Wait a minute, I need to change my little settings on. I've just got these Beats headphones. What are we saying? Are we still rocking with Beats or is the jig up? So it said, according to Fox 5, the prosecution argues that Kefe Dee's book actually voided the previous LAPD agreement. If the book and the interviews are used during the trial, his chances of winning become slim, and the defense knows it. So this says Kefe Dee fights the prosecution. Meanwhile, Kefe Dee's defense is claiming that the prosecution is actively trying to sabotage them. During Tuesday's hearing, they accused the prosecution of filing 4,000 pages worth of documents about the death of Biggie Smalls. The prosecution believe both cases are connected, but the defense says it doesn't have time to respond to the documents. 4,000 pages worth of documents about Biggie. This is insane. So it says Kefe will be back in court on June the 30th, and he's going to find out whether or not these exhibits will be exempt from the record. If you may recall, it's his own book that was the catalyst for the initial investigation and subsequent arrest. So just let me give you a little bit of background. Kefe Dee basically talked himself into his own indictment. Many interview clips, including this one, is what led to him being duly nicked for the murder of Tupac. Okay. It's because I only want to show you a small part of this, nothing grisly.
Becoming more apparent that Dwayne Kefe Dee Davis likely talked himself into his own indictment nearly 3 decades after the murder of Tupac Shakur.
We now know more evidence considered by a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment against Dwayne Kefe Dee Davis. It consists mainly of Davis's own words gathered over the past few years from interviews he gave.
I got no reason to lie.
In various public forums on YouTube and in an autobiography, Davis described the events that brought down the rap legend.
Y'all need to come buy my book, Compton's a Street Legend. It's a good read, man. It's nothing but the truth.
Davis admitted to being one of 4 people in the infamous white Cadillac that fateful September night. He says his crew noticed Tupac because the rapper was hanging out of the front passenger side window of a black BMW driven by Suge Knight along Flamingo Road near the Strip.
Shit, he had half his body out the window. Yeah.
Contrary to what gang...
That was foul, bro. What the hell was that?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? All right.
Member Denvonta Lee told the grand jury, jurors heard Davis claim in an interview with Urban City TV it was Orlando Anderson, his nephew, who shot Shakur on September 7th, 1996.
He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
Davis also said after the shooting, his crew went back to their Strip hotel to pop bottles.
Didn't nobody know but us 4 that was in the car.
The other 3 men in that car with Davis are now all deceased, and investigators say it's unlikely Davis would have ever been arrested if he hadn't opened his mouth.
Dumbass.
Yeah, for real, man. He talked
Why
himself.
would bro talk too much because he did the interviews and he put it in his book, bro. Like, why would you do that, gang?
He's lucky it wasn't federal.
On the gang. On the gang. But all right, let's get back to it.
Orlando, not to tell nobody, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I said, on this type, you can't be telling nobody. That's the only way you're going to stay free.
Davis is...
The fact that he sat there and said, yeah, he told me don't tell anyone. That's the only way you're going to stay free, bro. You arrested for that now. You are going down for that right now. So Kefe Dee's legal team would initially argue that Davis wasn't involved. And then his past confessions, they would say they were just fabricated for fame. And, you know, basically they're just saying he was just getting clout. He was just trying to get money. It wasn't true. He didn't really do any of that stuff. I don't know if we believe in that.
Defense attorney Carl Arnold says we shouldn't believe what 60-year-old Dwayne Kefe Dee Davis has to say about the shooting of Tupac Shakur.
He keeps repeating this, is that the whole thing is unfair. He feels that he had protection from his earlier statements that were made.
Those earlier statements to police in California who were investigating not the death of Shakur, but the death of Notorious B.I.G.
He didn't have any information, but said, hey, let me try to, rehash this Tupac murder, give you some information that he heard on the streets, and he filled in the gaps as they were asking questions.
Arnold says Davis lied about his alleged involvement in Shakur's murder, saying he was in the shooter's car and handed him the gun. That eventually unraveled, according to Arnold, where those private statements to police turned into public interviews, paid interviews.
Look at him.
Yeah, that boy looks scared, boy.
He got stabbed in there, remember? Not too long ago?
Yeah, by that one dude.
Yeah.
He's sitting over there, how come I didn't make any money on this? And now someone's presenting him with the opportunity to make some money, combined with, okay, he's looking at these are his last years of life. Let me tell my story.
So isn't it kind of stupid to do that and then get hit with a murder charge?
Yeah, it was really stupid. But then again, here's what he's thinking is, he already said all these things way back when.
Arnold says it's now up
to do all of this, right? It's to put Kefe Dee away so that these guys can get time taken off.
I know most of this. That's why I fast forward a little bit of it,
Their sentences. The rumors going around that this could be Suge Knight's only way to kind of get some time knocked off of his sentence if he actually puts away the person, that killed Tupac, man. So getting Suge Knight to testify, the thing is that might not be the best idea because even he alleged that Kefe Dee told him that they got Tupac.
I used to keep a box at the Staples Center. So I'm at the Laker game, fucking with a bitch here and there, got some bitches with me. I step out for a little fresh air. I see Kefe Dee. Kefe Dee was spooked. First thing he told me was they didn't have nothing to do with the killing of my homie Buncher. I responded to Kefe Dee and said, shit, if I thought that, I'd be on you already. He said, but I'm going to give you something that's real true, and I didn't want to tell you because we've been knowing each other, since we was kids. So Kefe Dee was like, look, I need the money. Puffy them supposed to give me $1 million. They gave us most of the money, or half of the money. And that's how everything unraveled for is what happened in Vegas. At that time, I'm on parole. I look to the left, look to the right. The whole place is packed. So I'm like, I had to go take a piss. Let's have this conversation in the restroom. He was like, man, I ain't going in that restroom with you. And good thing he didn't, because even though we was friends, but if a motherfucker pays you to kill us, I got a bullet into my skull. And one of the best friends I had ever had in life is Pac. And he ain't here. I'm gonna beat the fuck out that nigga in that restroom.
So this is what Suge Knight's saying, right? So if Kefe Dee thinking, oh, I can get Suge Knight to testify, it wasn't me that shot. Suge Knight over here talking about, you told him you got paid $1 million, you got paid half of the money from Puffy to do all of this, right? It's insanity. So I just want to direct you guys to this. This is the original Fox 5 article, okay, that's basically saying that they want to introduce the evidence from the murder of Biggie. All right. Now, it doesn't say specifically, but a lot of people are speculating that what is actually happening is that basically they're gonna include all of this evidence, okay, thousands of pages of evidence about the murder of Biggie. It says prosecutors added they introduced and turned over additional records related to the murder of Christopher Wallace on Notorious B.I.G. to the court and the defense team, and they said some of that material appeared to be related to Shakur's murder and Kefe Dee Davis. So they're saying the Biggie murder was connected. Now, I wonder how much involvement they're going to be able to put on Kefe Dee. It says Kefe Dee's attorney said the defense still expects to be ready for trial on August the 10th, but they raised concerns about the timing and the volume of the newly disclosed records. They said 4,000 pages were received the day before the hearing, and multiple people are reviewing the files. So they're really desperately trying to get to the bottom of it. And we might find out soon whether or not they actually do have anything that links Kefe Dee to the murder of Biggie as well as Tupac.
Kendall, well, Dwayne Kefe Dee Davis is back in the Las Vegas courtroom today for a status check in the Tupac Shakur murder case.
This trial keeps getting pushed back. Today's hearing is mostly about scheduling and kind of housekeeping, if you will. Both sides are getting ready for a much bigger hearing that's happening a week from today. That trial readiness hearing on June 30th is expected to cover whether the jury will be sequestered, kind of like they were during the OJ case, and also whether jurors will hear Davis's past statements to police and read from his book called Compton Street Legend. For now, the trial date is still set for August 10th, but that's been pushed back so many times. Some folks are wondering if it's going to happen by then.
So, as you heard, right, the hearing was today, the 30th of June. And so this is the latest update. It says the judge is actually definitely going to allow his memoir as evidence in the trial. So the Nevada judge said prosecutors can use statements from his 2019 memoir in the upcoming trial about the murder of Tupac. And there he is. He's actually up in court. It's crazy. Okay. So far, right, they've denied his motion to exclude his statements made about his time as a shot caller for the Southside Compton Crips in his book Compton Street Legend. All right, he might sell a few more copies of that with all of this going on. And that has a first-hand account of both of the murders of Tupac Shakur in 1999 and the murder of Biggie in 1997. Sorry, 1996 was Shakur, 1997 for Biggie. So the attorney Michael Sanft, representing Kefe Dee, argued statements made in his book and media interviews shouldn't be taken literally. They were just made to generate sales. You don't raise your hand to tell the truth, the whole truth, enough about the truth when you do your promotion. To me, the problem with the analysis is on some levels, we're putting way too much credence and value and weight on statements that are made for entertainment purposes only, not a confession to a priest, not a confession to a police officer, rather to promote a book, to sell a product, all right? So he's been trying to suppress the book as well as statements he made to law enforcement officials in 2008 and 2009. He's also facing potential charges in multiple jurisdictions for drug and gang activity when he made those statements. That's what he was facing back when he made those statements. So he was kind of doing a little low-key cooperating by the sounds of it, potentially, or at least he just tried to talk his way out of the situation, and they're going to use all of that against him now. Now, he wrote in his book he was promised immunity from prosecution when he told the LAPD what he knew about both of the murders in 2008, and he told the Las Vegas police in an interview about his role in killing Tupac in 2009. In both interviews, he wasn't read his Miranda rights, and he made the statements involuntarily, his attorney said. When you're making a statement like this, you're forced into the position, you're afraid of the consequences of saying no, and the consequences of what was happening here wasn't necessarily because Mr. Davis was praying for himself, but rather the threats were made against his family and his friends that was built up over time. They literally just sat and waited, and they just accumulated more and more information until they got Mr. Davis in a position where he was afraid. Keeney agreed, at least in part, about the involuntary nature of the 08 statements. When you're told this will never be used against you, that's very coercive, and it essentially renders it involuntary. Clark County Chief Deputy District Attorney Mark DiGiacomo argued Nevada was not aware of any non-prosecution agreement with Davis, and the facts of the case changed after he published his book. Starting from the book's publication and working backwards, he said none of the statements should be suppressed during the trial. Said had Mr. Davis never opened his mouth, had he never decided to take money and go to BET and talk about the situation, had he never decided to write the book, he probably never would have been prosecuted. But once he decides to write that book in 2019 and describe the situation, we're entitled to prove up what he's saying is true, including what he says about the facts. So basically, Kearney found Davis's statements were voluntary, and when he made his statements, he was not isolated, inexperienced, or uneducated on the criminal justice system, and he had counsel present. However, she said she still had issues with the agreement in the 2008 interview, and the judge determined those statements were made voluntarily. Davis's attorney could revisit them under a different legal framework later. So Samps filed a motion to sequester the jury during the trial to prevent their decision from being influenced by the media due to the widespread media coverage. The judge denied a full sequestration, but agreed a partial sequestration will be necessary later. Kearney also granted the prosecution's motion to use the term shot caller and green light, common terms in gang hierarchy. So, yeah, man, he's in big trouble, right? He's in big trouble, and they're describing this as a big setback, basically. His motions being denied are being described in various media outlets as a setback. This is an L. He's in big trouble. And once they've got all of this 4,000 pages about Biggie's murder involved, it's going to be very, very bad for him. So in addition to kind of all of that information, okay, apparently behind bars, Kefe Dee has been having some troubles. He's been having some hard times. Apparently, he's even gotten into a squabble inside the pen, and it's not good in there for Kefe Dee.
By our visit in February, Davis was also facing charges in connection with this incident in jail. During each visit from September through as recent as Tuesday, Davis insists he'll soon be a free man. At the time of his arrest, Davis was living in Henderson, a grandpa by then who had fought cancer. Now he is charged in one of the most notorious murder cases in America. A jury trial is scheduled for early 2026.
So it's not long, all right? And so there's been a lot of things going on. I believe he changed his lawyer at one point. That was quite a big thing. This comes up a little bit later in this video around here when he talks about switching his lawyers out.
Innocent. Well, Dwayne Davis has repeatedly said that he handed a person the gun used to shoot and kill Tupac just right here off the strip nearly 30 years ago. Tonight, his attorneys say don't believe him because lying to the public isn't a crime. You don't think we should believe him?
In reference to his claiming to have committed a murder that he did not know. Don't believe him in reference to that.
62-year-old Dwayne Davis's new attorneys say we shouldn't take their clients' public statements about the murder of Tupac Shakur at face value. A grand jury indicted Davis 2 years ago for the rapper's 1996 murder. Now Robert Draskovich and Michael Pandulo are taking over. Draskovich most recently representing ex-politician Robert Tellis in his murder trial last year. Davis's case set for trial next winter.
Usually cold cases that are brought many, many years later are brought on the basis of strong forensic evidence.
DNA.
So we don't have that here.
What we know prosecutors have, Davis's own words, whether true or not. In a book published with a co-writer in 2019, Davis says he was in a group that followed Shakur that night, eventually leading to him handing a gun to the shooter. That, and other statements and interviews, leading prosecutors to bring the case to a grand jury.
Did he write that book himself? Are those statements accurate?
It's not a crime to claim that you did something that you didn't in fact do.
Davis's history with police, both in Nevada and...
So basically, right, they're saying he's been lying the whole time. He's just been capping the whole time. He's just spinning and weaving a fake story to just make some money, okay? It's hard to believe when it's like your back's up against the wall. Now you want to say it's all not true. But his lawyers have been trying their best to basically suppress any evidence that was seized from his home, which apparently included electronics and memorabilia about Tupac's death.
With more, Kyle, why now?
Brian, the murder trial for Dwayne Davis, best known as Kefe Dee, is coming right up this summer, and his new lawyer wants to get some of the evidence the state plans to use against him tossed as soon as he can.
They have a right to their point of view. We have a...
Kefe Dee spoke huge problem. I'm not sure they do. Just going to let another dude handle his business. That doesn't sound right to me. People saying everyone in that vehicle was there with the intention to kill Pac. They all did it. Said, didn't Gaddafi say it was a big arm out the window? And Dre being on that side makes sense. People saying, I think Orlando did it. His facial expressions on that America's Most Wanted interview give it away, in my opinion. Says, I'm always shocked by the theories put out about who killed Tupac. No disrespect to OP. It was Big Dre or Orlando. There's a dude that just wrote a book about it, and he was doing an interview on YouTube 2 days ago that I saw. He interviewed a ton of Orlando's people and said there was no way he could have come back to Compton after getting beaten up by a rapper, Tupac or otherwise, and that's how he felt. But let's keep it a buck. Tupac knew better, or maybe he didn't and just thought he was untouchable being with a crew of hitters. I'm saying this is one of the biggest Tupac fans alive. I have All Eyes on Me tattoo with him throwing up the West Side. But as I've gotten older and more mature, I've come to realize he had no MF in business to run up on Orlando. But it's easy for me to say that as a 46-year-old man. Pac was 25, and at 25, I was still getting in fights in the club for people stepping on my shoes, LOL. Orlando was a certified hitter. It's still fuck him, but the bottom line is Pac fuck with the wrong one. I think he was a target anyway. Diddy's hoe ass did have a bounty on Tupac and Suge making them targets, but Pac would have lived a lot longer if he kept walking and let them MOB dudes handle MOB business. Said if Kefe wanted to turn Baby Lane into a hood legend, he wouldn't have stopped saying Lane did it when he finally went public, beginning with his appearance on Death Row Chronicles. Respectfully, telling some cops and a Fed in a room that it was your nephew back in 2008, and then wanting to keep that to yourself once you go public with a story a decade later is the opposite of wanting to make Anderson a legend. For multiple reasons, I still believe it was Orlando Anderson that pulled the trigger on Tupac. People saying, same, Orlando did it. He was fucked in the head. Having to lean 3 foot to his left isn't going to stop him. All right. People saying, Reggie Wright Jr., they say a photo of Pac in the hospital. You mean in the morgue? In that case, ain't no way. Is this gonna be it? It's not safe for work. Hang on. Yeah, that was not safe for work. Can't show you that. But it says these are the pictures a news reporter got when she dressed up as a nurse and snuck into Tupac's room. That's crazy. I remember seeing these pictures 10 years ago on the Tupac Truth channel on YouTube. The channel has since been wiped from existence. Every interview with everyone that saw him said he had so many tubes hooked up to him in his head, and his nose was swollen and ballooned up. I believe this to be very real. Damn, that is crazy. So look, all right, we're gonna wait and see what finds out. I'm very, very interested.
All right, what's your breakdown on it, Kosher?
Yeah, man, Kefe Dee talked himself right into an indictment. He should have never placed himself into that car, and he definitely should have never said he handed somebody a gun, because it made it look like he ordered the hit. You know what I'm saying? Whether he got the money from Diddy or not, but I heard Kefe Dee said ever since he met Diddy, it destroyed his life, because he said that he was a part of a large drug operation, right? He had his own operation, but he said he had no business. He said that he had no business to kill unalive Tupac. That's my take.
That's real. That's real. That's real. That's all you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We appreciate everybody that tuned in to Flipping Facts, man. Episode 12. We did Tupac, Kefe Dee. Kefe Dee, man, he talked too much. He wrote the book. He said so much on the interviews. Now he wants to take it back. Nah, man, you can't take it back now, bro. We got Bone Thugs messing with the Ouija board and wondering why all these close deaths kept happening around them, with them messing with these dark energy and forces. We got 5'9" basically saying that Compton's weak for letting that girl come from Nevada and getting unalived, and then that community activist getting unalived. Then we got SHady Avalon describing a story about him and Aunt Jefe when they were younger, and the ops got to busing, and SHady Avalon saved Aunt Jefe's life by turning his back towards Aunt Jefe's back, so he got shot in the back instead of Aunt Jefe getting shot in the neck or the head. Then we got Dreamdollbri in a video holding the other girl that got beat up's wig, so now they're saying basically she wasn't that innocent. I still think that's not a reason to kill nobody though. And then we got Nolan Wells, man, definitely foul play in that case. Why would he not come back and his phone came back with you guys? And why would you guys take a whole nother boat? So yeah, man, a whole lot of questions, man, we need answers for. What else though? You think? What else, Kosher?
Yeah, we got a lot of answers. We're gonna need a lot more answers.
Yeah. So is that it? Is that all we covered?
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody that tuned in to Flipping Facts, episode 12. Make sure you go over to Bring the Facts channel, man, and go sub up over there, bro, to Kosher. Check out his content. Shout out to Easy Call TV. Shout out to D Reacts. They was up in the chat earlier. Shout out to Bay Housing. Feel me? Will we doing tomorrow too or no?
I don't know yet. I don't think I can do tomorrow.
All right, let's come back Saturday.
All right.
I will be back Saturday for you guys, y'all. And is that it, or are we doing one more, or what's going on?
Nah, we're done. That's all the topics.
Right?
Yeah.
Unless you had something else.
Nah, I don't got anything else.
All right, for sure. Yep. All right. Well, yeah, appreciate y'all coming through. I'm probably let's see what we got for the no jumper today. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we got anything to watch for you guys. Well, you ain't got nothing else to cover about what happened today on any of it?
Nah, not today.
Like I'm saying, like you don't have no All right. Well, I guess we gone then, y'all. Appreciate your culture. Have a blessed one, bro.
All right, you too, bro.
Yeah,
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
Hype
like,
the
share,
video.
hype. Yeah, hype, share, subscribe, comment.
Yeah,
Follow
for sure.
all the channels. Flip Dots Reloaded, Bring the Facts, Easy Call TV, D Reacts. We gone.
All
Peace.
right, peace.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to put the outro, culture.
Oh.
All right, yeah, we gone.
Watch your back, don't let them pick you up. Bro, gon' be proud to see all of it. Niggas ball. I got your back, you got my friend, and we gon' kill them all. I'll be damned to see one of my niggas fall. I risk it all to see all of my niggas ball. I go against the grain when it comes to my back against the wall. Don't know what's going on. My mind go, I got my Glock and hop up in my zone. I'm fighting demons, little nigga, you better leave me alone. Life's a cowboy in these streets, you better keep your crawl. If you slipping, that's your ass, nigga. I ship a slice.